league match here. Coorong Cats basically finished higher on the ladder, so we could call them the home team against the Mypolonga Tigers in the white shorts, but it is on the Mypolonga's home ground. And with me in the box, I've got Matty Hood. How you going, mate?
Yeah, great. Thanks, Captain. Yeah, it's a big game today. I'm really excited, and it's going to be tough for both teams.
And also Lockie Button there. How are you today?
Yeah,
Alex Button, sorry. Lockie, that's your brother, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my brother. No, happy to be here again, boys. Really excited for today. Should be I reckon, a nice open game of football with these two sides.
Sorry about that, Alex. I was looking on my page and I've got Lockie Richardson down here, and I said Lockie Button.
I didn't know where you was going with it. I didn't know what you were doing there, but
okay, we're about to cross out to the middle shortly. We'll pick up Jimmy's
coin toss for Crowies.
They've whistled him up.
You got me?
Yeah.
We got you there, Jim.
What's going on out there, Jim?
Not a lot. Lovely weather.
Pull the microphone down, Jim, away from your mouth. That's it, mate.
Lovely weather, I will say that.
Yeah, just got the captains coming in behind you, Jim, so just head back in.
About time. I thought I was going to run late eventually after trying to sort out everything.
What about Sam Sanders? Has he got the tan and the muscles looking good for Matt?
Jimmy.
Not for Matt after yesterday's situation.
Okay.
So maybe, I was thinking maybe he looks a bit pasty. So.
Yeah. Important toss here, Jim, to win.
You want to go with it, I reckon.
He's called heads and he's lost it.
So the captain's Todd Housen there. He's going to go to the right of screen with the breeze. What,
still in.
3 or 4 goals, Jim? Worth 3 or 4 goals, mate?
3. I'm not going to say 3
okay,
or 4.
there we
I'm
go,
going to say 3.
All right, now let's just hope that you gazumped that one from yesterday, because I've had that many people asking me what the hell that all meant, and I don't know. I just went bomb. So let's see what you got. Come on.
Crowies paints.
Well, what is the most effective way to remember your wife's birthday?
I don't know. What is the most effective way to remember your wife's birthday?
Forget it once.
Okay, slight improvement on that one, Jim.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, welcome back, Jim. You can give yourself a fist pump for that one. Yeah, that's it.
That'll be the only fist pump you'll be seeing.
Right.
Okay.
Unless it's in a Mypo uniform.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Mypolonga. So you're tipping the Mypo Tigers, are you, Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's got roots out here, Jim.
All right.
His family roots are in the Mypolonga district.
You can go straight to the car, Jim.
All right. Jimmy there for Crowies Paints. We thank them for their support, as we've got them all year, and we've had them there for a few years now. So just looking at the teams getting themselves organised. I was watching Hamish Dow warm up, and he's only a young lad, and there's a big raps on him, Hoodie.
Yeah, been very, very impressive. He's kicked some very important goals just in the last couple of weeks, and I think you'll find him to start deep forward today, I would have thought.
He looked good down at Canalpin last time we saw him. Looked very good.
Yep, absolutely. He's kicked 11 goals for the year, and he hasn't played a full season, so he's only come back in the second half from an injury, and good to see him. And it'll be interesting to see how Nick Homps also goes for Mypo today. Sticky Nicky, number 21. So has been a goal kicker, also in the second half of the year. Got his 32, so same as Stephen Mills, the big centre forward. So yeah, they've got some tall timber there, Mypo.
Be interesting to see if there's any defensive tactics, Butsy, on Jack Kluski, because he goes forward and kicks goals, and he's a real ball magnet in the middle, and he's been a real impetus for them in the second half of the season.
Well, I predicted Mark Plungers is going to stand him, and I think that's where he's heading, Butts.
Looks like it now.
Yeah, just shook hands, yep.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I said, I think it'll be a pretty open game. Both sides like to use as much of the ground as possible with ball in hand. So don't be surprised if we see guys getting out in the open spaces, but conditions will play a part. It is a tricky breeze out there.
Bodie Stewart has gone on to Alex Stitterford. The ball up. We're about to get underway here. It's the 2023 final. In there's Plungers now, gets the first handball out. Look from the outside for Thompson, can't complete the grab. In there hard, solid tackle, Thompson.
It looks like Thompson started half back.
On top of the player in Gotch. Hartman flicks it back, that was clever. Looking in the direction of Richardson. Going through hard, the whistle's gone. It's hanging on.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to get Thompson back there for a bit of run off half back, I suspect.
Yep.
So the Cats. Is it Richardson? I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Clint Richardson. Bit undecided which way to go. Just hits it laterally on the outer side. in front. It might have been Meals brought it to the ground. Cats have got the numbers here, but they just a little bit sloppy with the ball. Ball dished out. Half volley pick up. Solid tackle. A little bit of that first few minute nerves there, Matt.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of nerves. I think there's a lot of people on the sidelines that are nervous as well. So Hartman just gets that one down. Mypo first to the ball. Out now. Thompson, this is Brad Thompson. Ineffective handball though. Gives Mypo another opportunity, but Thompson intercepts that kick, hand pass. Onto the centre wing. Big pack of players. Walker's in amongst it. And it's going to be another stoppage. Half forward for the Cats.
Hartman just getting there a little bit late. Double feet jump there. Gets the fall forward. Chance of Mypo on the rebound. They're going to clear it out of the defensive zone. Housen there from behind him. Misses the flight of the ball altogether. Turner's going to get onto it. Oh, got a nice little high one there. Yep, it was a high one. Against the player in Wilkins. The Turner will receive a free kick right here in front of the ice box, kicking into the teeth of the breeze. It's going to hang. Good overhead, nearly a mark to Holiday. Gets up, butters up, tries to gather the footy in. And it's a stalemate, another stoppage just right here in front of us, Mypolonga.
So we've probably got a 3 to 4 goal breeze going to the right of your screen. Hartman takes that a ruck, gets
Clever.
it forward into the centre half forward area. This is Abby Dunstan, goes backwards now. Through goes Paddy Barrett. Paddy Barrett on the burst, just sticks it out in front.
Dow.
This is Dow. Quick play, gets a quick kick forward. No, he's gone out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in.
Thought it was going to be one of those dribble kicks.
Mypo just got to be aware there. Paddy Barrett just took off forward of the footy and was all on his own in front of every Mypo midfielder. So just be careful because they will run hard forward, Coorong.
Back into play. Holiday just palms it down. Wrapped up was Davies. Ball comes out now. Come out the back door it did. Mypo just have to stop him proper here. Didn't have a lot on. Under a lot of pressure. Oh, a tough hard ball gets there from both sides.
And if you are kicking into the breeze, you don't mind a few stoppages just to take some time off the clock if you're Coorong, so it's working in their favour early.
So ball up there. In goes Walker, tries to paddle it himself. Looked like he took the legs, but the umpire's letting that go through. Bit of hustle and bustle, Walker.
Oh, dear,
It was pretty tight tackling there. And we have the ball up. Paddy Davies in there for Mypolonga. So ball's kicked clear. Oh, good pick up for the big guy. Just throws it on the outside of the boot. I think that was a beautiful pass, Matt. Yep. I don't know if that was fully intentioned.
Paddy Barrett ended up on the end, though, hasn't he?
I think we'll put that down as an effective kick, won't we, Butsy?
Yeah, we will. Matt, he's having the impact early too, Matt Hartman. A couple of clearances from stoppage and then positioned well behind the ball. That's going to be a big challenge for young Wagnick in the ruck.
So Paddy Barrett, very, very experienced player. Goes back and looks for the Cats' first goal. Is it going to hold up? No, it's a minor score. So Mypo just coming out now. Hits up Pat Davies. So Davies, they played on. Oh, he's in all sorts of trouble. He's gone.
High tackle.
No, it's high tackle.
He's hooked him high.
Walker.
So Michael on with the footy. It might be Klusky. Looks like Klusky, Jack Klusky with the stance. Hits up short. It's just gone in the direction of Housen. Uses it inside. Here's a chance for Gotch. Puts the slipper into it. Homch in front. Good ball from behind. Go through hard as Wilkins gets it up. Here they are. Stegmeyer looks at the big white stick. Stegmeyer, is he going to put it on the board for the Tigers? He has. That's a good start for the Tigers. Clark Stegmeyer.
Here it is on the red arc.
Not known as a goal kicker.
Lovely finish with the breeze. Really well done by Mypo. Moved the ball quickly. It's a one-on-ones inside their forward 50. And Stegmeyer really worked hard from high up the ground to get to that contest. Yeah, promising start. So 1 goal straight to Mypo, 1 point to the Cats.
Yeah, well, they needed that little settler, didn't they? But they sort of had been inside 50 a couple of times, but so there's Stegmeyer.
They did. If they can get speed on the ball like that, especially with the breeze, it'll be hard to stop.
So So back in the middle, the big men are going to go to work. Sort of, probably Hartman ended up getting a hand on that one. Back in, we've got a Mypo player on here. Just nicely
Gotch.
done. That was Gotch, was it? Out they go. A big opportunity. Oh, Henry Turner just floats across the front of the pack. That was nicely done. Comes out here to Richardson. So Clint Richardson down the wing. Big pack of players there. Looking for Lockie Richardson, he was. And massive crowd here in at Mypo, the Field of Dreams. A tense atmosphere is the way I'd describe it.
So the ball up there. Stidiford throws it on the left, round the corner. Holiday in front. Balls to the ground. Coming through hard. Mypolonga defending. They get it clear. Into the attacking zone. Turner's there. He gets in front. Bounces off the body. Richardson's there first to it. Good solid tackle there. Well done. That might be Mills, I think it is. No, that's Homch.
Sticky Nicky.
Sticky Nicky. We have a ball up here right in front of us. Bit blessed today. We're getting a lot of play in front of us because the wind is pushing into our face here. Gotch gets around, just throws it forward. Nearly the half volley to Housen. Can get it on the up.
He's gone.
He's tackled. He probably didn't have possession. Very lucky. Barrett gets it over to Turner. Turner just waits for Barrett in the overlap. Mills just can't quite get there in time to intercept it. And there's Mill. Gets it over the top. There's the run for Turner. If it sits for him, it does. Gathers in nicely. Looking good so early, Turner. Kicks it up the wing. Looking for Richardson. Going back there is Mypolonga, and they're going to take the free kick. I think that was Riley Robinson just going back and his front on contact.
So Robinson on the wing, out of side. Elimination final. No tomorrow for one of these sides. So Robinson drives it long. Big pack of Mills from the back. Couldn't take it. Strong tackling in there. That was Mill for the Cats. And umpire Leanett.
So we've got a Mill and a Mills out there.
Yeah, it's not half confusing, is it?
Lachlan Mill for the Coorong Cats,
Yep.
and Stephen Mills from Mypo.
Yep, correct. So Cats are going to come out defence here through Stidiford. Onto the outer side. Half forward. Everyone overran the ball, but that's a beautiful pickup.
Richardson.
That was Richardson. Dow. I think it was Dow, wasn't it? Yes, it was.
Dunstan DeBarrett.
Yeah, in they go. The Colonel.
Oh, it is the Colonel. Ooh.
The Colonel.
It's getting a bit warm here in the box.
Big lead from the Colonel. Kick 59 for the year. Not an easy kick there, Butts.
No, she's a tough kick from that pocket with this, Breeze. We'll be pushing away from the goal.
Goal face, yeah.
Did I tell you that he wanted a selfie with me before the game? Captain?
Is that because you had his hands tied behind his back?
Not at all. Here we go. The Colonel, co-captain. Pushed it across the face.
It's always the challenging, that breeze pushing away from the goal face, said Butsy.
Yeah, it is. It's from that side. I'm just having a look at how Coorong are set up. And I think you find they've got a couple of half backs getting sucked right up at stoppage. And Thompson's one of them that's getting caught up the ground.
Holiday, good mark, second bite. Just intercepts that defensive kick. He's got someone short. Goes wide.
Brodie Martin.
Brodie Martin is too. Good call. But it's just a turnover. Chipping in there. Just going to pick up that player. They go wide, Mypolonga. Using all the space they can. Short. Possessing it. Now they're halfway through Robinson. Not Robinson. Davies. In and out. Here's Klusky. Poises, looks up. Puts in a low bullet. Just skittles Mills there for a minute. Richardson gets it smothered. Here's a chance, I'll tell you what. Oh, solid tackle there. That's Hine. Well done, Turner, over the top. Looking for plungers, but it just misses him through the hands, and we have a ball in. Right here, right forward pocket here, Mypolonga.
And once again, that ball movement off half-back for Mypolonga. Coorong's half-back got caught up the ground, and it just allowed Mypo's half-forwards out goal side.
Ball in now. Wilkins took a dive. Davies gets the ball out. Nicely done by Davies. This is plungers. Low worm burner. Holiday has to move in to play the tackle.
It's a high. Yep.
It is, yep. Good call.
The arm was over the shoulder.
So Wagonette sticks it inside 50. Big pack. Martin's back in there. Homsch brings it out. Richardson. This is Stewart. Just come through. Elliott. Oh, good tackle from Chad Kennett, the co-captain. Good defensive pressure.
So ball up, right forward pocket here for Mypolonga. Chance for a score. Ball hits the deck. Mills over the head. Just a hit and hope that was. One way, then the other. Plunges, throws it on the boot. Just going to bounce. Watch out, boys. You'll get a kick that you don't want. And it almost lands in the ice box. Jake Altman with the footy. Short. Nice par. Oh, it doesn't quite carry. Mrs. Davies all together. Got good intercept and catch up there.
Good tackle.
It was a strong tackle from Wilkins too.
It's a throw.
They were on the out. So Jack Wilkins looking pretty busy early. 44 for Mypolonga was Kirshner, right.
He's backed himself here.
That's a reasonable sort of a roost for Wilkins, but...
a lot of breeze behind him. Oh, there's more coming across the ground now. Let's looking at the flag on top of the clubhouse.
He's kicked 30 for the season. He knows where his white posts are. Now it's going to hang and drop short. Who's underneath the pack? And it just dribbles over the boundary line. So and we have a behind, I think. Yes.
I would have thought Moller would be reasonably happy at this point. You know, we're at 12-minute mark and there's only...
Yeah, plenty of time off the clock.
Points.
Yeah, making it a bit scrappy for Mypo here.
So zone defence being applied here by Mypo. They're going to come clubroom side. Big pack of players here. Richardson, head over the ball. Goes to Dow. Didn't have it. Back in.
Well
that was Elliott.
Well done, Elliott.
And he's done a nice little kick to the king, Toddy Howson.
Experienced premiership player, Elliott.
He is. And Howson's just creeped around by about 2 metres here.
Good angle.
It was. Well. He did that well, actually. Probably should have been around a little bit more.
Almost go to left-hand point post here.
I think you're spot on there, Butsy. So the king, Toddy Howson, he has stuck it right out. And that's beautifully done by the king.
He's, I reckon he bought more than left-hand post too.
He actually did.
I don't know if he flushed that one, but he's worked it well with the breeze.
She was an in-swinger.
There it is on the red arc. He has stuck that out almost to the point post.
No, good goal to the king.
It was beautifully done.
No, they're doing well, Myfo. They're winning the territory game, as you'd expect with this breeze. They've just got to make sure they make the most of it, and kicking goals like that will absolutely help.
Jimmy said it was 3 goals. I think it might be closer to 4.
I agree. I think it's more 4.
But so another goal, and they meet the target, the Tigers.
Yeah, 2 goals, 1 now to Myfo, and 2 points to the Cats.
So Davies in there. Brody Martin's gone into the middle. Richardson's in there. Matt Hartman, watch his double jump off the feet. It's almost like a jump ball at some stage. He gets off one leap foot now. Umpire says play on. Going through hard. Solid tackle, Richardson. And umpire Land will come in and restart the game. That was Altman going in hard. Tap down there. One way, the other way. Just around the corner, plunges. Going through. On the outside to Stidderford. One way, goes back the other way, kicks it around the corner, but he's going to land on the chest of Altman.
Mypo's pressure's good at the moment.
It's causing those turnovers. Altman looking for Sam Elliott. You're going to find him here.
So Elliott plays on quickly to Homsch. The king couldn't take the mark. He butters up a second time.
Good vision.
It does. And Fritchley. Declan Fritchley.
Great effort, Todd Housen out here against 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then just put it to a dangerous spot.
Just remember we got the Smiley Car Wash Award for best on ground today.
Yep, a couple of free car washes down at Clarence Gardens.
They just look a bit loose down back at the moment, Coorong. Just sitting off their players. Just might need to tighten up a little bit.
So Declan Fritchley, what's he done there? He's got it by the sound. Are they happy with it? Umpire likes it. Yes, he does. Goal to Fritchley. 3 goals to Mypo.
Just about met par, 5 minutes to go. So, well, probably 10 minutes to go, really.
Yep.
In the quarter, yeah. I'm forgetting we're going 25 plus, or 23 plus.
Yep.
And you could just see Coorong got their hands on the ball at the centre bounce there, but everything they did was handball backwards. They were forced backwards, and then when they got to kick, it was a rush kick around the corner, and Mypo were able to intercept and get that ball inside 50. So their pressure is really setting them up at the moment. So with that one there, Mypo now jump out. 3 goals, 119 to 2 points for the Coorong Cats.
So away we go. Back in the middle now. Hartman goes down, couldn't get it. I think that the game's just picked up a notch too, so...
Hartman again and wagging it. Down the bottom of the pack. Good hands there to Stewart. Uses them run. Oh, here's a chance for Klusky overhead. Going flat out at the footy. Getting back onto the ball is Mill. Just kicks it around the corner, hoping for that chip and run, and it does sit from Nice. Turner on the overlap. In the hands of Hode. They're going to get out of trouble here, the Cats. Good, beautiful play forward. Hits Paddy Barrett. Barrett, centre wing. He's got a target there. Finds Thompson. Gets on the left. Big ball forward.
Oh,
But it's going to go nowhere. It's all Mypolonga. Just bash forward. Just try and clear out the area. Thompson in there as well. And there's a bit of hanging on. I think the whistle's gone. And Brad Thompson will receive the free kick. Chance for the Cats here to put a goal on the board. There's a lead. Looks like it's Sanders. Sanders in front. Puts the big vice grips up. That's a beautiful go. They didn't take it. I thought it his Gotch. Gotch gets it on the rebound for Mypolonga.
So prior to the last bounce, disposals 45 to Coorong, 44 to Mypolonga, thanks to Eckert earth moving. So the ball now back into the centre of the ground. That's a beautiful kick to Wilkins.
Very good kick. That's opened it up.
Absolutely, he can go now.
Fritchley's on.
He needs to go, and he does. Inside 50, one-on-one contest. Oh, well done to Kennett. And it's going to be a free kick to, it's the Cats, but I'm just not too sure who's got it. So Mill's got it. That's a beautiful kick out to Barrett. Barrett can go. Liam Thompson on the wing. So Liam Thompson for the Cats. Brother Brad out there as well. Oh, that's a great set of hands. Just trying to see who took that.
I reckon it's Richardson.
Richardson.
Lockie Richardson. Out of wing. Lockie Richardson. Short. He's got a lead-up player. Brodie Martin takes it. So it's progressing forward with possession. The Coorong Cats. Lead from Holiday. Is ignored. Martin, just a short one. Who's he got going in the direction? Paddy Barrett. So Paddy Barrett, it's a fair kick from there.
It's the first time Mypo's pressure dropped, and Coorong were able to move that exactly how they want to move it. Width of the ground, hit up targets.
It's a bit dusty out there. Barrett approaches the goals. Is it going to carry the distance? Mark right on the line. Good overhead mark. Just going to pick up the player there.
Coorong were arguing that one got over the line.
Was it
then.
Robinson?
Yeah. I think it's
So they
Robinson.
come out of defence. Turner's there. Fritchley with the headband. Went to handball inboard, had it dislodged. Plunges in there. He's caught with a footy. And the umpire gives him the benefit of doubt to have a ball up right on centre wing in front of the crowd.
Their tackling's electric, Mypo. It's really good, impressive to watch.
Hartman wins that one down. Fritchley, kick it smothered. Brodie Martin, just one way then the other way. Cool, come and collected. So Martin sticks it forward. Who's he looking for? Dunstan there. Off the pack. Clinton Walker looks up and he's got the Colonel.
Jeez, that's good
Vintage
footy.
Walker.
Beautiful
That's good footy.
That was great footy.
How's that crumb from Walker?
And it just started with Brodie Martin back here on the wing.
He's just starting to work his way into the game, Brodie. But yeah, that crumb from Clinton Walker, and then to hit the leading forward inside 50, that's top shelf stuff.
So the Colonel. It's on its way. What's he done? Missed it. Missed it. Inside 50s, 4-9, Mypo way. Thanks to Eckert earth moving. So we're just waiting for the other goal umpire.
Just started to get it back on their terms here, Coorong.
Yeah, they really needed that
Longer to
goal.
bring the footy in. Going to come out club room side. Big high ball. Pack settling. Flying was Turner. Couldn't complete the mark. Handy tap over there from Dunstan. Was Hode, I think. Sorry. Dunstan's in that big pack as well. So he's balling up then centre wing. Well done to Hartman. Just pushes off his player, tries to get the kick clear, but they can't release it from the pack, and it's going to go over the boundary line. Might be last possession, and it's going to go in the hands of Plungers. Sam Plungers. Short, hits up his brother, Mark. Takes off. He's got another target there. Hits it beautifully. Finds Brodie Martin. Like you said, he's starting to rack up touches. Butsy. There's a lead on. So Martin goes long, so he's looking for Sanders there. Underneath is Thompson as well. Is there going to be a contest? It drops short of all the players. Player there was Bowley. He's caught. Ball up right in front of the playground there. I'd call it the Mypolonga playground, but it's the entertainment area, according to earlier comments.
Rightio. So Walker gets one high. Gets one high. He's going to go back and have an opportunity to kick the Cats' first goal. Crowd under the old veranda there, the caravan.
Another tough kick, this one.
Now, where are you going with this? You're going left-hand goalpost or a metre to the left of that?
Left-hand point post.
If I'm Clinton, I'm going, left-hand goal post. And he normally kicks him pretty low and hard.
He's got a draw, though. He's got a draw on his kick as well.
Rightio. Let's see what we can do.
Here he goes.
Oh, no.
Pushed it too.
Has it gone over? It hasn't even gone over at this point. Still in play. Out on the other side there. Oh, the Cats, opportunity. Peppering away, but not making the most of our opportunities, Butsy.
No, they're not. They're not. But it's still time off the clock, and Mypo haven't really run away with this breeze just yet.
So we're at the 22.5-minute mark, first quarter elimination final. Good mark taken.
Davies.
No, Davies.
Davies, wastes no time, goes long. Looking for Howson long. Oh, it's a one-hander. Beautiful mark.
Great mark.
Riley Robinson, I think it is. Or Josh Hine, sorry. Matt's got something to say about that. Intercepts it. Uses Stidiford out the back here, the Cats. Oh, it just misses, goes through the hands. Stidiford there to back up. And good pressure, Mypolonga, to see that a stoppage on the outer flank. So just a couple of skill errors there from the Coorong Cats.
Coorong are really pressing up hard defensively, and they just look susceptible out the back here.
So it's a flick back as Mypo get it over the top. Good smother. Oh, a bit of friendly fire there. Gets it through nicely. I'll tell you what, this might be Kirshner around the corner. But underneath it, who else? Henry Turner. He's had a very good quarter, Henry Turner. And he just settles them down in defence for the Coorong Cats.
So Turner is going to come on here to the outer side, member side. Walker just gets his fingers to it. It's going to take it over. I think they might have been a few more goals down if they hadn't had Henry Turner back there this quarter. Ball back into play now. Hartman sort of getting held a little bit there. Mills was doing the ruck work. This is Wilkins. He's got Mills sitting under it. Everyone sort of stopped then. The ball didn't really bounce nice. Turner goes by hand to Kennett. Kennett.
Well done, Homsch.
That was well done by Sticky Nicky. Kennett again butters up. Quick kick forward. Barrett's got it now. Well, he'll just settle down, Barrett.
Barrett just goes laterally. Uses the ball out wide. Player is Crozer. So Nick Crozer thinks about it. Bit of a nudge in the back of Brodie Martin. They allow that to go.
Albie.
And it's Albie Dunson taking the mark. Out of wing, so it's a bit of a stop-start footy from the Cats. Short ball. Finds Richardson. He's going to go to Plungers, I reckon. He's sitting there. He was there for long enough. Got one in the scone. And will receive a free kick. Bit of high contact there from Jack Klusky. Mark Plungers. So it's a bit static. Big long kick. It's gone wide. Overhead mark. That's a great mark. Is that Riley Robinson?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
I just can't pick up the number.
Yes,
it is Riley Robinson. Good,
Yep.
solid defensive
That's
mark.
a great mark from Robinson. The kick just didn't favour the Cats forwards by any means. There it is, quarter time. So it's an interesting start here. We have the Cats 3 points to Mypo 3-1-19. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
The Swampwood Hotel is your local to drop into for a cold drink and a friendly hello 7 days a week. The Swan caters for all occasions, with the options of our traditional pub menu. We'll speak to our staff about set menu options in our function room. Happy hours are Wednesdays and Fridays along with other daily specials. with all the facilities you need to enjoy a relaxed and friendly atmosphere. Drop in and catch the replay in the sports bar on the way home after the game today.
Ever wondered what life is like at the speed of Volt? It's fast. Wait, faster than that. Think Volt has time to slow? Think again. Everything he does.
One word.
Volt.
Guess what? You can.
Optus 4G Plus, our fastest network ever.
JS Sports has been family owned and operated since 1987 and is proudly South Australia's very own sportswear manufacturer. We understand the value of being competitive and most of all providing your club with service and delivery. Nationally recognised as a major uniform manufacturer and supplier, every product your club purchases supports manufacturing right here in South Australia.
We're for South Australia, for its farmers, for the towns and their communities, the people and their families, for advice and innovation, for this season and the next, for a sustainable future. Elders, for Australian agriculture.
McHugh's Bakery are as Murray Bridge as the bridge itself. They sell everything you would expect to find in a bakery and more. Their original savoury slice is an icon of the city. Look out for their fleet of lunch trucks doing the rounds in Murray Bridge and its surrounds. Yes, same location on the corner of Adelaide Road and Flavell Terrace in Murray Bridge.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your state member for Hammond. If you want to catch up with me or my helpful staff, call in at 20 Manham Road, Murray Bridge, or give us a call on 85 311 676.
Beaumont Tiles are proud sponsors of the RMFL. Visit Gail, Lucy and Riley for all your projects, splashbacks, bathroom renovations, main flooring, stone feature walls and outdoor tiling. We can advise on all glues, grouts, materials required for the job. A huge range of tapware is on display with a 25-year warranty, as well as baths, sinks, toilets, mirrors and basins. So many vanities to choose from, or custom make your own. Don't waste expensive fuel driving to Adelaide for the same prices. Family owned and operated at 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Welcome back here to Mypolonga. It's the second quarter, the elimination final. There's no tomorrow for the loser. In quarter one, Cats just the 3 behinds, but they went into a pretty stiff breeze. They're going to go to the right of screen here with the aid of about a 4-goal breeze, and Mypolonga used that in the first term to kick 3-goal one with 19 points as the supporters leave the arena. We're about to get underway in the second term. We just might not get, we got any stat update yet? Oh, yeah, it would just come through now. Live stats. I'll let you sort of sort through them, Hoodie.
Yeah, so look.
We'll get the quarter underway here in a minute. Pretty entertaining game so far. It just hasn't met any great heights, but I think we're about to start to see some good highlights. Just as the legs tire a bit and the match opens up. Hamish Dowell down the forward pocket. That's an interesting one for the Cats to see how he goes. So Holiday starting in the ruck, just taps it forward. Plunges in there as well. And we have a restart. Clint Richardson. Holiday again, bit of wrestling. Well, going through hard is Davies. Balances up, takes a bounce, Davies. Runs to 50, has a good look at the big white sticks. It just misses the radar, and I think it's
out.
Out for a last possession.
Wow, that would have been a big start at Mypo.
And it'll be the Cats to bring it in.
So the Cats going to come straight down here onto the members' wing. Big pack of players. Holiday's going to get a free kick for a push. Jack Holliday looking for a handball. No one there. So he's going to have to kick now. Goes long onto the half forward. Dow got his hands to it but didn't take the mark. And it will be a throw in here right in front of the central commentary position.
Henry Turner, 9 first quarter disposals. Clint Richardson, Paddy Barrett, 8.
Back in. Holiday just taps that down, looking for Stitterford. Through they come. Mypo. Oh, didn't have the ball. Was Klusky. Davies wrapped up. That's a good tackle there by Grosser. Oh, big smother from Holiday. Back onto the ball now is Lewis. And it's got to be touched.
Davies, 7 first quarter disposals. Jack Klusky and Lachlan got 6 each.
And those at home, if you're wondering how Turner's getting plenty of ball, Mypo are pushing her forward up into the stoppage, and it's allowing Turner to be loose behind the footy.
So Grosser laces out the Mypo defender. Nice mark taken there by Payne. Payne goes across the face of goals, finds Mills. Mills, back pocket. Just looks up.
Lewis.
Nice kick, finds Mitch Lewis.
Works hard, Mitch Lewis.
Back into the side today, Mitch Lewis.
Good use of the footy, Mitch Lewis. Doesn't waste too many of them. Back into Mills. Having a run on the ball. Just a bit of 45 stuff here. Jack Klusky.
Doing a similar thing to Coorong in the first quarter. He's
They've
taking
got an exit.
time off.
They've got an exit route out here through Altman. Altman's just going to take off and get his kick in. Just sit nice in the hands of Gotch. Thinks about going on. Had Payne there on offer, but decides to be a bit more careful with the ball. Still some short one there from Robinson. Gotch lays into it now. Pack forming on the centre wing. Up they go. Big fist over the line. With the ball in on centre wing here at Mypolonga Oval.
Yeah, like I said, just looks like Mypo happy to just chip it around, take some time off the clock. Do a similar thing to what Coorong did in that first quarter.
Back in now. One down there by Wagonet. Thompson onto it. Quick handball. They have to go back over the top to no one in particular. And it's gone out of play. Another throw in. Right in front of the Mypolonga club rooms. Back into play. Nice throw in from the boundary umpire. Thompson wrapped up straight away. Klusky takes off the ball. Good hands by Klusky. This is Davies. Went one way, then the other way. Lines him up.
He's causing some havoc.
Lines him up, and that's a big goal to Pat Davies.
It's a brilliant goal.
Into the breeze. Here it is on the red arc.
Adam Moller didn't eat that, Matty.
No, not at all.
And just looking dangerous out the front of the stoppage too, Mypo. When they've exited stoppage, they've exited out the front. Coorong just need to make an adjustment there and try and force them sideways or backwards, because it's just a bit easy for Mypo at the moment. But that's a class finish into that breeze as well. And like you said, Snelly, Davies is having a day out at the moment.
Inside 50s in the first term, 13 to Mypolonga, naturally with the breeze, and 8 to the Coorong Cats, which is quite credible into that bit of a breeze. Kicks 51 to 41, handballs 33. Coorong Cats to 22 of the Mypolonga side. And the marks 20 to 15 in favour of the Cats. We're getting underway again. Plungers in there trying to receive that one. Well done, Stitterford. Gets it up to Holiday. Might get the game going now. Here the Cats has a tap for the mark on the chest from Dunstan. Couldn't complete it. He's back onto it though. In there hard here for Mypolonga is Morris. And umpire Lena will come in and ball it up. So here's a chance for the Cats just to try and get a score on the board. Hit there by Wagonet. In there's Plungers. Oh, thrown to the ground.
Have it.
And I reckon it's hanging on. Plungers will receive a free kick. This could be what the Cats need. We're nearly 5 minutes into the second term. And the Cats yet to open their account on the goal scoring side of it. Breeze right at his back. Mark Plungers. Looks good off the boot. Leans his head one way to the other way, and they're happy. So the Cats are on the board. One to Mark Plungers in the second term.
Good finish. Needed that one desperately just to keep in touch. And we're back to where we were at the start of the quarter.
So it's probably, they just needed to get that first goal just to feel like they're in the game. So we'll see what happens here at this next clearance. So we've got Stidiford in there. Mark plunges his tag and Jack Klusky. We've got Paddy Barrett.
Davies 10 disposals, 3 clearances and a goal.
Yeah, he's hurting them.
That's for Eckert Earth Movers.
So Matt Hartman back into the ruck. Wins that. Looking for Stidiford. Stidiford can run onto it here. Beautifully done by Stidiford. He needs to get the handball out though.
Solid
Doesn't.
chase.
It was a great chase.
Mill back. So it looks like what Mypo are doing. Mills starting up on the wing instead of centre half forward, pushing back behind the ball, and then they're pushing a half forward flanker up to the wing.
Yeah, he's loose in defence, isn't he? Oh, great smother there from Dow. Opportunity here from that smother. We've got to make sure he's got it.
Hanging on.
Very lucky, very lucky. The controlling umpire didn't call that one. But the umpire then saw it. So he comes out here. Oh, did Dow give away a free kick then? And it's going to be not touched. Probably lucky Dow didn't give away a free kick there, Captain.
Yeah, probably. But, benefit of the doubt there on that occasion. So Dow with the footy. Long, just camped underneath it. Mills can't complete the mark. Here's a chance for Payne. Just handles to steady Robinson. Throws it on the boot. In front, Stegmaier can't complete the mark. Go through hard is Klusky. In goes Richardson. Oh, no, that's Paddy Barrett. Solid tackle. And there's plenty of physicality going on out here today.
Yeah, Paddy Barrett knew what was coming then. He just had to take the heat. One down there by Holiday looking for Dow. But here's Davies, the man of the moment. He's just really starting to rack up possessions. Onto the wing. They can take it and run here, can they? They need to get this ball forward, does the Cats. Yeah, it's probably a good stoppage for them right there. They really needed that just to regroup. So Mills is still sticking back here at centre half back for Mypo. Not a silly move at all. So back in. Nice throw in. One down there by Wagonette. Martin. Stidiford looking for Dow. Stidiford has to go back and get it now. Thompson. That was nicely done by Gotch. Just kept it in front of him for Schilling. Schilling goes by hand now, and away they go, the Cats.
Yeah, good run there through the middle of the Cats. This is Thompson. Takes off on the left foot. Big penetrating kick over the top. Looking for some run. Sanders is out after it. He's got the... Looks like Bowley bearing down on him. Well done, Sanders. Turns around on a dime. Laces up to Holiday. Can't get on the second bite. Under a lot of pressure. Well done to the Mypo. Oh, just leaves it short there. Well done to Robertson to break the tackle. Just has to go to ground, but he gets it through to Hine. They're off now through Klusky. Klusky. Oh, it just gets in the way. They just didn't estimate that 6'6" of Matt Hartman would get in the way.
So Hartman sticks in close to half forward for Dunstan. That'll be Dunstan. Good mark from Dunstan. Outside of 50. Dunstan sticks it in now. It's into the pocket, looking for Holiday, but he's stuck it out on the fall. That wind got it.
Gee, I don't know why you'd even go there, Butsy.
Yeah, you've got to hit the top of the square there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Especially with this breeze, the way it's pushing.
So it's going to be a throw in here. It's been called touched. I thought he was in the car park myself, but so that'll be a win for the Cats if this is a stoppage.
Plenty of umpires out here running water and runners and all sorts. They all knew what it was.
It is going to be a last disposal. So this is Kirchner. Kirchner onto the outer side. Hits up Wilkins.
Wilkins in defence for Mypo. Back through to Kirchner. Just sits. He's waving him forward. Just going to try and use the possession game. Thinks about going back to Bowley. Takes off on the outer side now. Kirchner tries to get around Holiday. Puts Lewis under a bit of pressure, but has a bit of poise, Lewis, and uses the ball beautifully into the centre of the ground. Back to Wilkins. Just getting on the 45s. Wilkins looks like he's going to go long up the line. It just chips it up in the air. It's going to be a contest. Oh, good overhead mark. Homp, Sticky Nicky Homps. Wheels around now. Gets it over and long. Looking for a contest, and he does take it a mark.
Good mark.
Is it Mills? I just can't see who's...
No, it's not Mills.
Oh, no, that's Davies. So Davies gone forward. Gets some overlap run. Oh, it's a mark. Is that Todhausen? That's Todhausen taking a mark. So the Tigers have got a chance to put another score on the board here.
Just look a little bit disorganised down back, the Cats at the moment. There always seems to be at least one free player, and Mypolonga are doing a really good job of hitting that, using that free player as well. They're not getting sucked into kicking long down the line.
So the King, Todhausen, what's he done? Well, he's put it right over the back there and taken the mark.
Sure.
is Stewart, Bodie Stewart. And he's just going to come back inboard to Stegmaier. Mypo crowd absolutely loving that.
He's enjoying the homegrown boys taking part in that bit of play.
Absolutely. So Stegmaier, he's only kicked 4 goals for the year, including 1 today.
The opening goal of the match.
It was. So Stegmaier, that's not, it's going to come back, is it? No, that didn't. It stayed.
I was expecting it to just fade to the right, yeah.
Yeah.
Behind a Stegmaier. Thompson to bring the ball in for the Cats.
With a Dermot Brereton look.
Hadn't he? Likes to go out of side now. Takes his meterage. Look at that. It's just about put it to centre. Holiday through his hands. Sanders couldn't get onto it. In there, can just pick it up. Well done, Thompson. Can't get it going forward. In there's Robinson. Just backs himself, goes out wide. They've got plenty of numbers here. They turn through Kirshner. Kirshner's got plenty of time to balance up and go up the line. It's one-on-one, but good defensive play. That might be Turner again. Yeah, Henry Turner. So he's doing a really good job back there for the Cats.
Mypo 16-2 marks, favouring Mypo.
It's obviously been a direction from Stevie Sumner at quarter time.
So the Cats going to go long. Half forward Mills. Just took it on his chest in the end.
Bit easy, that one.
Way too easy. So Stephen Mills just goes short. Did his job back there then. Lots of whistles going on here. Kirchner's got it. Goes now, comes back inboard. Saw something he likes in Wilkins. Oof. Very lucky not to late disposal.
Sam made him earn it.
So Wilkins. Cats need to get some goals on the board here. Bowley. Mitchell.
This will keep coming this way, surely.
You got Morris out here, yep.
Brings it out. Finds Morris, yes. Going to go back now. Looks like they're running down the clock here. Mypo. Back to Mills. Martin on the mark.
They're not coughing up possession too easy, Tigers.
Smart footy.
Over to Payne.
Just have to be careful though, because if they do get forced long down the line now, it's not that far away from Coorong's goal.
Lewis in defence. Thinks about using the outside run of Mills. Just sits it up.
Need to man up.
So they're not getting the ball off of Mypo, the Tigers, as Clark Stegmaier with it in defence. Gets a big long kick. That's carried a fair bit of distance. Oh, that's just nearly a strong pack mark.
He's paid it.
They're going to take off. The umpire's going to pay the mark. So, Fritchley. Really? Gee, that's a huge pack mark for such a bloke of small stature. We've seen him good overhead during the season. Hits up the player. Nearly Wilkins couldn't complete a mark. They can get out of trouble here, the Cats. Just over the top, Walker. Well, Richardson. By the looks of it, with the way he kicked the ball. And in the way there is, here comes Lewis. Thinks about one way, then goes the other. They're going to get out of trouble. Go through the centre of the ground.
So Mypo just building here. Away they go via Robinson. Good defensive work there from Schilling, I think it was, or Kennett. Right down the other end. It's going to be holding the ball. The boys are getting a bit upset here.
Willing.
There was Kennett there, I think.
This is a big win for Mypo. They've just taken probably about 4 to 5 minutes off the clock, chipping the ball around and working it around. And now another shot on goal. Coorong really need to tighten up defensively here. They're just not putting enough pressure on the Tigers.
So I reckon this is Homsch.
Homsch it is.
So Sticky Nicky. You can thank his best mate, Big Doss, for passing that name on. Homsch. He's got it. First goal to Homsch today. 33 for the year. There it is on the red arc. What's all the yelling and screaming going on here?
They're up and about at the caravan.
Oh, it's not a goal.
It's a point.
Oh.
Pull it off. That's the racing.
Oh. They're pretty upset over there, so interesting to see what happened.
Well, I wonder what all the yelling and screaming was about.
Score review.
There was, yeah. So I could hear. I thought there was a bit of a dust up on or something like that.
Someone say Ben
So,
Keys.
Yeah. The ball in here. Sanders trying to get it going his way. Altman's in there hard. Oh, it could be caught with it. Umpire lets it go. Wilkins tries to get it around the corner. Well done to Payne to throw it on the boot, but it sort of helicopters out one way. Big
good
fist clear
march.
from Mill. This creates some run, but Fritchie's going to get there first. He's getting pursued. I tell you one player that's gone quiet is Brodie Martin. Haven't seen him for a while. In there's Kirshner, gets around, back to Fritchley. Fritchley kicks it up, looking for a contest. Wilkins has got to fly against three of them. Turner couldn't complete the mark. Loose ball on the ground. Davies is wrapped up and we have a ball up.
Looks like they've just swapped Sanders with Martin too. So Sanders up onto the ball and Martin's gone forward.
Yeah, looks like Martin's at centre half forward. Abby Dunstan's just pushed back to full back. And I reckon Toddy Howson's just going to pick up Dunstan. So quick kick from Sanders into the middle, looking for Liam Thompson. That's nicely done there by Robinson. Went one way. Oh, is that holding the ball? Yes, it is. Well done to Liam Thompson. He's got Dow on. He's got Dow on, and he comes out this way now. He's going to not quite get there. Hits him on the shins. Just held his player off nicely.
Mypolonga are working really hard defensively, aren't they, Butsy?
They're doing a good job across half back. They're not losing one-on-ones. You know, last time we saw Coorong, Dunstan, Holiday, those guys all got their hands on it. And at the moment, they're just getting nullified.
So away we go here. Lockie, no, it's Walker. Got slung around. Homch brings it out. Dow can take it and go if he can get hold of it. Pushed off the ball. Oh, and he's fallen over Nick Homch, but they had enough time.
Well done, Homch. Gets it over to Payne, back to Homch. They use the 1-2-3. They can get away through Elliott. Elliott just uses a chip kick up, but it's going to be play in front. That might be Plungers, I think, is taking the ball in front.
Homch is sore here too.
Yes.
He is.
Who's that Turner? Just can't quite see who the player is.
No, I reckon it's Grosser.
Crozer.
Crozer.
Crozer?
Crozer.
Crozer with a C.
Yeah.
Sanders just looking for a short lead, but it goes long. Holiday's going to have to fly. Same with Thompson hanging on.
Dear, oh dear.
I think Homch might have an issue here, a concussion issue maybe. He looked a bit wobbly when he got up.
He did. His head did hit the ground. Did see that when he fell over. He was no opponent at all. It was when he just was backing back.
Well, it'll be a big loss for Mypo if that's the case, because he's been very good.
Robinson across half back. Just going to kick it long to the contest. Big pack forming. Who's going to fly? Oh, Fritchley gets the ride of the finals. Doesn't complete. We wished he had of. In there's Hard. Going through Hard. Well done. Oh, good play, Mypolonga. Gets through the traffic. Mills. Great smother there from Alex Stitterford. Working like a train. In there's Davies, though. He gets Klusky, releases him. He can take off. Has a bounce. One way, the other way. Then goes back pedal forward. He's got four gears, this boy.
Smother.
2 of them forward and 2 of them in reverse. Into the Coorong Cats. They're going to get out of trouble.
Gone up a notch.
Quick click here. Stitterford takes the mark in front of Mills.
It's gone up a notch here. Just lifted up. Ball's out in the front here. Who's first on the scene here? Oh.
Happy to see it over Robinson, I think, there.
He was. So things are heating up here. We're at the 20-minute mark of the second quarter. It's 9-26 favouring Mypo. Ball's back in. Holiday in the ruck. Oh, what have they done? He's just shrugged off the tackle there was Bowley. Kirchner in trouble. Big tackle from Stitterford.
Just one thing I've noticed out there, Butsy, there are some strong bodies in the Mypolonga team. They've got those wide hips and steady thighs. There's quite a few of them in there.
Thick legs. They are a strong team and they're using it to their advantage with their tackling pressure at the moment. Once again, example.
That was Lockie Richardson trying to charge through. Bodie Stewart locks him down with a tackle. Just settling the team down. Squares it. Stegmeyer doesn't mark it, but he's lucky enough to get out of trouble. Gets it over to Payne. Payne's going to square it further, so they use all the lateral room they can through Lewis. Lewis low and flat. Out of wing. So they just keep working the ball, Mypolonga. They're not coughing it up. They're keeping possession. Short kick. They've got plenty of room to go if they wanted to, but they're not too worried about challenging the game when they're kicking into the breeze. This is Lewis. He's pushed up.
Cats are not working hard enough. That's their problem. You know, Lewis just ran down and he took a kick in the back pocket and he's taking another one.
So it's a long kick. It's going to hang in the air. Bit of body work there. No one can complete the mark. Whistle's gone. We have a throw in.
It's all good to play a zone defence,
Oh, no,
but you need to do it with intent.
Last possession, sorry.
Just
or was it
no movement, no pressure on Mypo. They're just guarding space and not really having their heads in the game at the moment defensively.
So Hartman wins it down. Comes back out now. Cats have got the ball. Thompson. That's Stidiford, I think. Puts Sanders under a bit of pressure, but he's good enough to get out of it. Swings around onto the right boot, looking for Martin. Martin's going to have to go now. Keeping their feet's going to be important here. Stoppage, half forward, favouring the Coorong Cats. 21-minute mark, 9-26.
Another one-on-one contest win at half-back for Mypo as well.
So Dunstan's back on. He's got two Mypo players back on him. Holiday just palms it down to Richardson. Just goes over, but no one home. And that's a lovely mark taken there by Payne. So Henry Payne, away he goes.
Payne goes short, just uses the corridor. Stegmaier getting plenty of the footy. Uses it wide now. Good kick. Kirshner. They're pretty keen on using that outside side of the ground as an exit. They're going to go square again.
Jeez,
out to Housen.
There's some ball watching going on from Coorong here.
Absolutely.
Housen low, hit up kick. Good defensive spoil there, and we see another ball in on the outer side here. We've gone 22 into this second term. What's Adam Moller saying at half-time, Matt?
Well, I think he's going to get probably a little bit angry and just tell them, if we're here to play finals footy, and if you want to win this game, you're going to need to pull your finger out. Pretty simple, I would have thought. Because at the moment, exactly, they're not working hard enough. They're not applying defensive pressure and lacking a bit of discipline.
Saw a team in this position yesterday, and all of a sudden came out in the third quarter and blitzed it. So things can turn really quickly.
Absolutely. And I don't think the Cats are done by any means, but they're going to need to change their attitude, if they want to win the game. So Mypo is going to stick it in deep now. Big pack again. Cats have got numbers here. If they can actually take possession. They do now. Mills in trouble. There's that pressure we're talking about.
So here's a chance on Mypo through Davies. Davies goes one the other way, and he tell you what, that's a tackle holding the ball, and that could inspire the Cats. That's what they need.
Thompson.
A solid tackle there from Thompson. This could be inspiring. They're getting a little bit willing. Thompson receives the free kick at half-back.
He's got Hartman on the wing.
There's not a lot of movement on. That's the problem. Over the top to Hartman, and could have been a good opportunity there to go forward, but that's the end of the opening term here. Cats 1-3-9 are trailing Mypolonga 4-2, 26 in an opening first half. Don't go away. Come back for the second half after these messages from our sponsors.
The Swampwood Hotel is your local to drop into for a cold drink and a friendly hello 7 days a week. The Swan caters for all occasions, with the options of our traditional pub menu. We'll speak to our staff about set menu options in our function room. Happy hours are Wednesdays and Fridays along with other daily specials. With all the facilities you need to enjoy a relaxed and friendly atmosphere. Drop in and catch the replay in the sports bar on the way home after the game today. Daish Irrigation and Fodder are long-time proud partners of the RMFL. Daish Irrigation and Fodder stock a wide range of pump and irrigation supplies. Davey and Grundfos pumps are well stocked, along with Barco tools and Philmac irrigation supplies. They hold a variety of items from backyard ponds to wood fireplaces too. The folks at Daish provide a huge range of animal foods in an undercover, user-friendly pickup area. Drop in on either of their two stores, Murray Bridge or Strathalbyn.
Ever wondered what life is like at the speed of Volt? It's fast. Oh, wait, faster than that. Think Volt has time to slow? Think again. Everything he does.
One word.
Volt.
Guess what? You can.
Optus 4G Plus, our fastest network ever.
JS Sports has been family owned and operated since 1987 and is proudly South Australia's very own sportswear manufacturer. We understand the value of being competitive and most of all providing your club with service and delivery. Nationally recognised as a major uniform manufacturer and supplier, every product your club purchases supports manufacturing right here in South Australia.
Duttons is a third-generation family-owned business that has been servicing the Murraylands for over 73 years and employ over 100 local people. Duttons has 10 strong franchises: Ford, Mazda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, GWM, Haval, Volkswagen, Ironman 4x4, and also have over 130 pre-owned vehicles.
Duttons, easy to do business with. At Enervin, our knowledge is our power and is at the core of each interaction with our customers. In a competitive landscape, we are determined to be leaders in providing flexible, adaptable and scalable energy and telecommunications solutions. Enervin prides itself of having the most experienced and skilled people in the nation who have a culture to deliver and perform. Enervin, connecting you with tomorrow.
We're for South Australia. For its farmers, for the towns and their communities, the people and their families, for advice and innovation, for this season and the next, for a sustainable future. Elders, for Australian agriculture.
McHugh's Bakery are as Murray Bridge as the bridge itself. They sell everything you would expect to find in a bakery and more. Their original savoury slice is an icon of the city. Look out for their fleet of lunch trucks doing the rounds in Murray Bridge and its surrounds. Yes, same location on the corner of Adelaide Road and Flavell Terrace in Murray Bridge.
The team at Meagle Engineering are the specialists when it comes to trailers. With over 30 years of experience, this family business supports and employs locals. Their trailers are built farm tough and the team pride themselves on their custom builds. Meagles also carry out trailer and caravan repairs while they stock a range of trailer components. 3 Howard Road, Murray Bridge.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your state member for Hammond. If you want to catch up with me or my helpful staff, call in at 20 Manham Road, Murray Bridge, or give us a call on 85 311 676.
Beaumont Tiles are proud sponsors of the RMFL. Visit Gail, Lucy and Riley for all your projects, splashbacks, bathroom renovations, main flooring, stone feature walls and outdoor tiling. We can advise on all glues, grouts, materials required for the job. A huge range of tapware is on display with a 25-year warranty, as well as baths, sinks, toilets, mirrors and basins. So many vanities to choose from, or custom make your own. Don't waste expensive fuel driving to Adelaide for the same prices. Family owned and operated at 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Can't decide on the colour. Is it feature wall? What colour's your furniture? Okay.
At Crowe's, we ask all the right questions because at Crowe's, we know paint.
Crowe's, Murray Bridge, now at 189 Adelaide Road.
There's nothing more rewarding than seeing the difference we can make in the local communities that we live in. Drakes are proud to be the sponsor of the River Murray Footy League. Drop into Drake's Murray Bridge for all your shopping needs. You'll find a great selection of the finest fresh food, quality meats, the little kitchen, fresh bakery, and if you need a ruckman, you know who to call.
Farm Fresh Market are your #1 local fruit and veg supplier in the Murraylands. Their business has been operating for 25 years and are proud to be a local employer who support our community. Their store has been expanded to allow you, the customer, easy access to luscious displays of fresh fruit, vegetables, condiments, bread and flowers, and how about the in-store cafe? Farm Fresh Market, your fresh food experts in Murray Bridge.
Grandisons are a one-stop shop for all your workwear needs. All the big brands, FXD, Yakka, King G, Bisley, and Steel Blue, Bluntstone and Rossi boots. No order too big or too small, Grandison, serving the Murraylands for 60 years. Hoffy Steel are a family-owned business with 2 generations of experience on their side, building quality domestic, farm, industrial, commercial sheds, carports and verandas. Hoffy Steel pride themselves on a personalised service which can produce quality products custom made to your requirements. Hoffy Steel operate throughout South Australia, providing all South Australians with a wonderful service. Hoffy Steel, get in contact today.
Graham Edwards Crash Repairs, Hill Street, Murray Bridge.
Need extra cash? Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? And get to Murray Bridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quickly as a speeding bullet and cashed up in a flash. With Meningie and Strathalbyn depots too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. Call Murray Bridge Recycles on 8532 4551, 55 Thomas Street.
Murraylands Rain and Horn has been established in Murray Bridge since 1988. Since 2000, Rain and Horn Murraylands has been one of the franchise market leaders in real estate throughout South Australia. Murraylands Rain and Horn boasts the highest quality of property managers equipped with managing your rental properties. Drop into the office in 7th Street for any real estate service you need.
Nature provides us a precious liquid that comes from deep underground. It's a wonderful energy that we can use to cook, have instant hot water that never runs out, and keeps us warm on cold winter nights. And now everyone can enjoy the benefits of gas with L-Gas, no matter where you live. L-Gas, natural liquid gas. So good, we bottle it.
Why don't you go your own way and call into Murray Bridge Isuzu Ute. Proud sponsors of the 2022 Rising Star Award. Richards Auto Electrical are the Murraylands #1 service provider in all things auto electrical. They specialise in alternators, starter motors, lighting upgrades, truck and four-wheel drive accessories and installation. This store has a wide variety of 12-volt products and accessories to choose from. When it comes to Toyota, they are the LC200 and brand new LC300 specialists. Call in and ask about a torque converter lock-up kit for your cruiser. Richards Auto Electrical, 113 Morris Road, Murray Bridge.
Welcome to Smiley Car Wash, Clarence Gardens. We're located just south of Edwardstown Mazda and before the Avoca Hotel. We have 2 touch-free laser washers, and for those really dirty cars, we have 1 soft touch automatic wash. We have these awesome mega-sized self-serve car wash bays. They're 5 metres wide, 3.3 metres tall, and they will fit just about anything. We're Smiley Car Wash, Clarence Gardens. Look out for the big red sign.
At Sports Power, we know our town, we know our products, and we know sport. And because we've worn, kicked, run and played with the products we sell, we know what's right for you. So whatever the sport or the season, get the right product for you and your game at Sports Power, your local experts.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the elimination final here out at Mypolonga. Coorong Cats taking on Mypolonga, and we're just going to have a look through the stats. The players have just ran out onto the field after the half-time, and we look at those stats here. We run through the Mypolonga total kicks 102 to 76. So it looks like the disposal total 154 to 125. That's about how you would view the game, and 53 marks to 27, almost double, Butsy.
Yeah, and that's, you know, obviously Mypo came out with some clear intent, especially that quarter, just to take up some time off the clock and hit up kicks, use the ball, move it around by foot. And it's a knock on Coorong because they just were not switched on defensively, and that shows in those stats.
Look at the hit-outs there, 22 in favour of the Cats to 12, so they're well on top there, and that's probably the Matty Hartman influence there, but the clearance is Mypolonga on top there by 3, 18 to 15, so it's something that the Cats aren't making enough use of the ball for what Matty Hartman's putting down.
No, and at times too, what can happen if you do have one ruckman who is quite dominant with the hit-outs, both sides can rove to his tap. You know, so that can work in, can be a disadvantage at times, but yes, Coorong definitely need to go to work there as well.
Inside 50s, obviously Mypolonga had a lot more opportunity there, 20 to 14. And then the rebound 50s, 16 to 13. So obviously more in defence there. So let's go to the individuals. Stidiford's there with 12 disposals to half-time. Clint Richardson 11 and Henry Turner 10. Brad Thompson and Lockie Richardson 4 and 9, sorry. And we go over to the Mypolonga. Paddy Davies with 15 disposals, so 10 handballs, 5 kicks, 4 marks and 3 frees there. Jack Klusky 11 and Henry Payne and Stephen Mills 10 each, Kirshner 9. So
yeah, there's the damage man. Those first 3, Davies, Klusky, Robinson, they're the damage men.
Yeah, they've done a really good job in the middle. And the other one there, I reckon Mills probably had 3/4 of his touches of his 10 in that quarter sitting behind the ball too.
Yep.
And that comes from, you know, Mypo's pressure. So when Coorong went forward, they were just kicking it under pressure to that loose. And if you go on the other side of the ball, Coorong, you know, Turner had, 9 to quarter time?
Yep.
Only had 1 possession that quarter because Mypo were able to move the ball so easy, he was just a non-issue being loose behind the ball.
Yeah, I expect to see some changes in the midfield, I reckon, from Adam Moller. And I think you'll find them to be a little bit more tighter. They'll run harder. I think they've just had a little wake-up call then at half-time, so I think you'll see a different Cat side in this next
just
half.
on the Eckert Earthens SMS line here, got one from Andrew Johnson. I'm watching it from the sheep yard. Great job. But you boys may need to give my boys a little bit of a rev.
Rightio.
Andrew Johnson from the Coorong Cats there.
Yeah. I reckon they would have got one too, like Hoodie said.
Yeah, I wandered over and had a little listen to the half-time discussions. But he spoke about what they needed to do to fix things. But
what is that?
Oh, look, there was quite a few things. I think there
work rate.
Yeah, the defensive pressure was the first thing that came to mind. He said, you guys need to work harder on your defensive game, was the main thing. But looks like we've got Clinton Walker into the middle. We've got Sam Sanders and we've got Stidiford. So they've loaded up the midfield for the Coorong Cats. And we've got Stewart in there from Mypo, Klusky, and also Davies. So we've got all the big guns in the middle. And away we go here in the third quarter thanks to the Swamport Hotel. Oh. Hartman just taps it forward looking for Walker. Walker's impact straight away. Just lifts it straight up and straight down the throat.
That's why he's there, Clint Walker.
You could see that set up straight away. What Coorong did is they just cleared out the front of the contest. Matt Hartman was always going to knock that ball forward and Clinton Walker was always going to run onto it.
You've seen that combination work before too. It's like Batman and Robin in the Rambler days as well.
Yeah, no, it's quite handy to have. They've got a very special understanding of each other in there.
So Liam Thompson, the 2 Thompson brothers, and he has shanked that kick. That's not what they needed to start the third quarter.
So Mypolonga bring the ball in. Taking the mark there is Robinson in defence. We mentioned him in the stats. He's had his share of it. Goes out wide. It's a long kick. Davies there. So Stegmaier. Stegmaier will use Davies. No, he doesn't. You see Stewart. Stewart goes back in, but it gets a hand in there. It's deflected, and it causes a stoppage. Centre wing here, Mypolonga Oval.
Straight away, you can see some more intent defensively from the Coorong Cats too.
They certainly need it, Butsy. So Hartman again tries to deflect it back to Walker. Hamble on the overlap, doesn't miss the target, needs to get rid of it. Stidiford throws the boot at it. Is a chance. Dow takes it on the stride. Hasn't seen a lot of it today. Is Dow. There's movement on the out wide. Can he complete the mark? Dunstan throws it away. Mypolonga will be able to recover and they're going to come out of trouble. I think the player might be Bowley with the football. Deep in defence. Goes one way, the other way. Going to cross it, defensive side. Takes on the tackler. They're away, Mypo. Has a bounce. Gets his kick, big long kick, pack settling. Wilkins nearly takes the catch. In there hard is Richardson trying to get the footy out. Wrapped up tackle on centre wing. So we have a ball up. Schilling to take the tap. Taps it down the throat. Ooh, almost a very hard tackle there, but Lucky Scon didn't hit it. It was Richardson. Heap of players around the footy. Bit of a wrestle there. Matt gets it down to Walker again, over the top, looking for Richardson. He's wrapped up quickly, plunges, just throws it forward. Any way forward will do. Over the top, well done Richardson. Good, clever punch by Dow going forward. Barrett, he's been quiet as well, puts down the danger spot. There's a chance for coming out, but there's 3 players in Mypolonga. One of them is Robinson, surprise, surprise, taking a defensive mark.
So Robinson looks out there for Lewis. Lewis just hits it up. Kirchner, been good. Mypo half-back play on now, onto the wing. Klasky all on his own. Didn't take the mark here. Schilling just has the opportunity. The Colonel.
3 of them there.
Colonel, they could have raffled it. Well, there's 3 there, there's not 3 downfield. They need to turn and run.
Yeah, that's one thing. They didn't run, did they?
No. Tis warm here. The Colonel sticks it in long. Looking for a big mark here. Dunstan. Albie Dunstan.
There you go. He's clunked one. He's dropped a couple he should have taken today, but he's clunked that one.
So he needs to go back, steady, put this goal through.
It looks like one of the other changes they've made too, boys, is Holiday's gone back behind the ball, and they've gone a bit shorter up forward, the Coorong Cats.
I think that breeze has just dropped off a bit.
I think it has too. So big Albie puts
Nice
it on
kick.
its way. It's going to hold. It's going to hold. Does it get there? Doesn't get the distance. And it's rushed over by Klasky.
I thought she was going to sail through no problem
yeah,
there.
I thought it was. It just held up.
So Mypolonga bring the ball out. They turn through Kirchner. Uses the ball over the top. Well, it just hits the shins of Lewis. So they've just made a little bit of a mess of it there, Mypo. And maybe that's an indication of the pressure that the Cats are bringing. Walker just uses his left. Can't find Schilling there. Pack of players. Umpire will come in and restart the game.
I reckon they've turned over every attack Mypo have tried to make here, Coorong, so definitely increased their defensive pressure.
So Mypo get the stoppage here by Klasky. Klasky into the centre. Oh, what's happened here?
Downfield.
Pushed down after.
He's got put down. So the ball's going to come back.
Gee, get it on quick. Look at your one-on-one here
Oh,
you got.
oh, no, it's coming back into there, right?
Okay.
So
So just using the corridor, sitting in front, but going to take it in the mark is in the mark on the chest is Holiday. Holiday, who wants a holiday? Sorry, Matt, I had to use that one.
that's right. Nothing wrong. We hadn't brought it out today.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of it. Thompson, Holiday running off. Takes the mark. This will give him some confidence. Take off. Needs to get rid of the ball now. Pretty mobile for a big boy. Well done to Mypolonga getting the hands together. They got the numbers down back. Klasky takes off. Look at him. Got plenty of dash. Pumps it in long. One-on-one. Over the back. Mill. Can't get a hand there. It is Mills. Mill on Mills. Believe it or not. Thank you very much for that. This is Schilling. Uses his left, but he's not very confident on it. He just sprays it. Is it going to meet the line?
No.
That's going to be a costly turnover. And I tell you what, you can have a shot from there and nearly put it through.
Yeah, the boys are calling him to have a shot. And we saw one kick from here earlier.
Left-hand point post again, guys, I reckon.
Yep, spot on. The Lockie Gotch, tight angle, sticks it out, holds up, and goes late, and then rush through.
Not ended at the left-hand point post, but started there.
Yes, that's it. So Chad Kennett, co-captain.
Not a lot of movement.
No, there's not a lot going on. So he's going to go outer side with a floater over the back. Thompson's there, puts his body on the ball. Hartman has to come in and help. Stegmaier for Mypo also on the scene. 6-minute mark, third quarter. 18 points the difference, favouring Mypo. Not a big margin, but Cats can't penetrate that scoreline. Another stoppage.
Once again, this suits the team going into the breeze. Stoppages, time off the clock.
One down there by Wagonette. Cats somehow come out with that hand pass. Oh, a bit of strength there from the Colonel. Paddy Barrett got himself in front. And what's happened here?
No one knows.
No, I think
free kick picked out.
It's a Mypo free kick.
I think it might be high fend off. I'm just wondering if it's a Mypo high fend off.
I reckon that's all it could be.
Yeah.
Surely that's
Because,
all it could be.
When Sam Sanders spun around,
Yep.
looked like he used a bit of brute strength to throw the player off, but
Yep.
might not have been legal. Anyway, Mypolonga can get it through Stegmo. Wheels around, just sits it in the danger spot, set up for a big catch from someone. Well done to Kennett, get the fist in it. Here they are at the bottom of the pack. Gotch at the outside of the boot. Don't tell me he's got one. And she's on the ground. They're into it. She might have been put down. Umpires are waving the flags for a goal, so yes, that's Mypo's 5th. And the player was Reagan Gotch, number 38.
Yeah, Gotch wanted to go on with it afterwards.
And so that's not a good start for the Cats in this term.
No, they had a couple opportunities as well. Coorong just didn't take them.
So back out to 24 points now. I reckon the wind's dropped right off here too. Looking at the flag on the clubhouse.
So just watch it again. The front of this stoppage for Coorong is open.
So Hartman, but Klasky with another clearance inside 50. This is dangerous. Oh, sticky Nicky. Hampshire's got it. He must be all right. He went off for a little while.
This will make it very, very difficult.
Absolutely. He's got 32 for the year. Hasn't kicked one yet today. We thought he had one, but must have just touched the post. So Sticky Nicky directly in front, 30 out, puts it on its way. That's a big goal for Mypo. There it is on the red arc.
Stock standard. She'll be finishing those off. And just pulling away now. Mypo Coorong really need a couple of quick goals here to put get them back in the game.
It's a dangerous time for the Coorong Cats right now.
It is, especially with this breeze, even though it's probably died off a little bit. Yeah,
they need to answer.
Could be big trouble. So that one there now, Mypo have jumped out to a 5-goal lead, 6-goal 440.
So Holiday into the ruck, they get it forward. Here's a chance for Walker. Now, can he inspire his team? He can pick it up. Couldn't quite gather it in. Davies is there, uses Klasky. Two very skilled footballers there. They get around. They work it out between the two of them. Good punch from behind. That was Crozer. Loose ball. Can Thompson get onto it first? In at the base of it, that is Elliott as well for the Tigers, and we have a ball up. Just on the half-forward flank. Mypolonga side of the square. Using the body. Get it out, Mypolonga. Quick kick forward. This is a chance for Schilling if he can get it and get clear. He's tackled, but uses support. They get away through Turner. Turner puts it on the outer side, looking for a contest here. Nudges his player, is Richardson. Can he get it forward through Sanders? Just their skills are not executing very well. They're not putting it in the right position. They're putting their teammates under a lot of pressure, but Sanders is going to receive a free kick there. Just those handballs are just not quite hitting the bread box. Sanders there puts a long deep. We're looking for a big catch up there. Oh, in front. That's a great mark to Dunstan. It was just a bearing down on him, and he took a big, strong...
I reckon he's too far out here.
He is. Just leaves it short, looking for the lead. Liam Thompson takes the catch. And he was way off target here earlier. Let's hope he can make amends.
Normally a very good kick, Liam Thompson, left footer. But he certainly didn't show that on his first chance. But he's got a chance to make amends here. Cats desperately need one. Time to stand up and take this goal. Liam Thompson on the way. And he's got it, I think. Waiting for the umpire.
Clean for a fingernail there.
Waiting for the umpire. It's a goal. Big goal to Liam Thompson.
Much needed one there.
It's only their second, Butsy, but...
That could be a very, very, very important goal in the context of this match.
Absolutely. Good finish into that breeze. And you mentioned it before, Snelly. Coorong, missing easy targets by hand. And I think a lot of that you got to give Mypo credit for with their pressure.
Certainly can. Yep.
But it's the first time that we've probably seen Coorong in the last few weeks miss those targets and not be quite as clean. If they can clean it up, they will be very dangerous because we know they can score quickly.
Stidiford 16 disposals, Davies 15, Klusky 14 and 7 clearances. So back in the middle, Holiday. Taking a tap again. Martin's in there, but this is Davies, I tell you what, he's been solid today. Gets around, there's another clearance. Looking for Fritchley. He doesn't have to jump for it that time, on the chest. Outside of range, Fritchley. Klusky's going to call pass for an easy one, but he ignores that. Just goes over the top.
Mills.
Straight down Mills' throat, and there was no match for Mills.
How was he by himself
and
there?
That was really, really poor defence from the Cats.
He got on his own because Holiday had to stand the mark, and then who's been playing on him, and he just drifted
forward.
off on his own.
Good observation, Butsy. Stephen Mills, 32 for the season, hasn't got one today yet. Puts this through, will certainly be a really hard one for the Cats to come back from. I think he just pulled it to the left.
He's let him off the hook. That's a big miss.
They go to 6'5", 41. Cats 2'4", 16.
Young Fritchie's look dangerous up forward as well for
Yeah,
Mypo, and I just don't think they're paying him enough respect.
No, not at all. Yeah, good young talent, come through their junior system, and we commented on him a few years ago as he come through in some of the junior finals, how we liked him, and
that's correct. We did.
And he's starting to deliver in the big time. So Chatty Kennett brings a long raking kick. Colonel's under it. Big pack of players. Stidiford at the bottom of the pack areas all day. Oh, he got called for it from Wilkins. High ball. Stand under that one. Play fair. Kennett. Good tackle on Davies shows a bit of strength. He does. That's beautifully done. And Kenneth sticks it out in front. The King's going to have to go. Toddy. Or did the Cats player have it? Oh, and is that a high tackle? No, it's not.
Great work by Davies.
Certainly looked from here, Matty, but Bradley was right on it. But Davies what about the presence of Davies in there in the traffic?
Been fantastic, he has.
He has been. He's high up there for the best player award for Smiley Car Wash. The Colonel clears it out the area. There's a chance for Richardson to get onto it. Can the Cats go forward and kick a goal? There's still plenty of time in this quarter. They do hit up the player in Barrett. Barrett looks for one-on-one. Oh, well done to Dow, but they got the numbers here. Bowley's over the footy. Good pressure there from Dunstan. Holds the ball up. We have a stoppage at half forward.
Good stoppage.
That's what the Cats are looking for. So good transition in play there, Coorong Cats. See what they can make out of it here. Just try and get another goal. Plunges. Well done. Player dragged to ground, and it's a
downfield, is it?
Bit of a rough tackle on Stidiford. No, it's going to be back where Stidiford released the football. So he's got to kick to a big pack of players. Now, Dunstan just ran off the ground. I would have ran, or might have been Schilling. I would have ran down on the left side here just to try and bring a player out.
I would have too.
Before you ran off. But cutting it off there is Bowley. Bowley comes out wide. They got the numbers here. Just going to miss the player altogether. That might have been Housen or Mills. Housen. Last touch or last possession.
They called it touched.
It's touched, so it'll be a ball in. There's a gust
again.
So it might be not gone, Matt.
No. Oh, dear, oh dear. Okay, we got this commentary box tied down. Stidiford has to rev that one back forward. Oh, big tackle there. Not much the Cats player could do.
Us three need to stay in here just to keep it.
I think, yeah, we don't want to be moving too far, I don't think.
Keep a bit of a ballast on the bottom part of it.
So Martin with a quick kick forward, smothered though. Ball comes out now. Here's an opportunity for the Colonel just to get it forward. Oh, that's a great defensive mark. And away go Mypo.
Coming out through Fritchley. Fritchley takes a mark on the chest. He's a bit of a live wire. Spins around. Good pick up by Stewart. Nice clean hands. Goes to go one way, the other way. Throws it on the boot, but he just doesn't keep it in. And it's on the full. And Stewart's another one in junior football we've called as well. Matty, the last few years.
Absolutely.
It's pleasing to see these guys come on.
Come back to Thompson if he wants to here.
So Richardson. They just got to go into the deep. It's just picked up and freshened a bit. Well done, Holiday. He wants a holiday.
He needs to lift.
Just need more out of him. Just a bit stagnant here. The Cat's just not getting any free flowing ball. Big fly, Dunstan. Dow's underneath it there. Big pack of players. Mypo who always have the cavalry there arriving and have never been outnumbered when the ball hits the deck.
So half forward, Holiday wins that one forward. Big pack, but Mypo been solid back there all day. Hode, they all overrun it. 28 is Grosser, that's Turner. Thompson, Walker can line him up. Oh, he's going to look inside, looking for Dunstan. Goes over the back. And it's going to be a last disposal, I think. Yep. And it's going to be taken by Bowley.
So the defence of Mypolonga has been very, very good today. They've all stood up. As you can tell, just 2 goals conceded. Fritchley from behind. There's plenty of Cats players there. Matt. Uses Richardson. On to Thompson. He's got plungers short. He's going to go wide. Use Sanders. Sanders going to wheel around. Puts it up in the danger area. Who's going to take the catch?
There's a
whistle gone.
There's a whistle
gone.
No, Mypo free.
It's going to be Mypolonga free kick. Might have been a block or something, maybe.
Kluski's got it.
Just winning the territory battle at the moment, Coorong, but can't hit the scoreboard.
So Kluski out of side. Big punch from behind. Mill. Through goes Stewart. Sticks in. This is a one-on-one.
Trouble. They've got numbers.
Versus Homsch. Homsch too good. He's got one running on. And he's just going to kick it on. He plays on. This is going to work or not. Clark Stegmeyer round the body. He's got it. Big goal to Mypo. Clark Stegmeyer. That's his second of the afternoon.
And once again, Coorong have just looked susceptible out the back when they've been kicking into the wind. Mypo, really good ball movement from half-back to full forward, and then Stegmeyer, great work rate to get down goal side. But you've just got to make the most of it when you're winning the territory battle like Coorong were. A lot of inside 50s just weren't able to hit the scoreboard. And the amount of times you see that, and then the ball just bounced down the other end for an easy goal for the opposition.
The question here is, have the Cats got it in the tank to get back into the match?
Well, I've just stuck Hartman back into ruck. Brody Martin's gone in.
Well, Hartman has had a bit of a spell.
Yep.
Give him a chop out through Holiday. Well done, Hartman. Try and get it forward. In there, Sanders as well.
So I think Sanders will go back full forward in the last quarter, I think.
Hartman just grabs the player, but they let it go. Taps it over, but it's going to go down the throat of Lewis. Got plenty of time to balance up. Gets a kick in. Look for Fritchley. Fritchley takes off there. Also in is Hode. Good match up there between them two. Contested ball. Forward pocket, forward flank. And the umpire comes in. We have a ball up here. Danger times here for Coorong Cats. Solid tackling. Ball done to Crozer to get it over. But we have it. Oh, it's on the full. And it might be Kirshner to bring it in. It is.
So Kirchner going to drive it in deep. It's another one-on-one back there. Turner.
Oh,
not paid it. Thought he had enough of it. Not an.
Yeah, you got to mark them these days, unfortunately.
Yeah, you do. I thought he had a couple of grabs at it, but he probably just didn't hold it long enough.
Hold it to the ground, yeah.
So third quarter disposals, Cats 51 to 44. The Mypo, thanks to Eckert Earth moving. So Hartman wins that one. Looking for Walker. Just sits up for Walker. Comes out now. Richardson just paddled it up. Going to have to go by hand now. Paddy Barrett's going to need it to sit for him, and he does. Oh, he's going to run himself into trouble if he's not careful here. Plunges. Goes short. That can't be. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Just the allocated required distance.
So Richardson. Oh, he's missed. He's overcooked it.
Kluski. Of all people to give it to.
On 50.
He can kick this.
He's signalling. He's signalling. Turn his back on the play, so that means I'm going for it, guys.
Almost the 22-minute mark.
Costly turnover.
Big one.
Once again, Mypo's defensive work. They haven't allowed Coorong to move the ball how they want all day. They've forced them down the line. And inevitably you find when teams have worked really well defensively against you, teams can just drop off and their work rate drops right off.
Kluski yet to kick a goal today. Releases from 55. It looks good off the boot.
Loves it.
That's a magnificent kick.
Yep.
And that's why he's kicked 20 for the season so far. It's a 22-minute mark in the third term.
On half a season.
And there you go.
It's only half a season he's done that too.
Takes Mypolonga to 8.5.53 to Cats 2.4.16. Yeah, good call, Matt.
So, and Davies is probably, for my rights, but it's right at the moment for the Smiley car, it's best on. You've got Klusky and Davies.
No, I've got Davies.
Davies maybe at the moment, but let's see how they finish off.
I think they've just levelled up with possessions, and Klusky's got the goal. They're pretty much bang on statistically.
There's not a lot of difference between them, but they've been the two that's done the damage. But I would say there's not too many passengers out there for Mypo, really, is there, Butsy?
No, and it's been an even contribution, and I think the most impressive thing is down back. They just have not allowed any marks or control of the ball for Coorong.
Wagonet wins that, but Brodie Martin just read that like a book, just lifts his eyes, but he's laced out the Mypo defender.
They've been on top down back.
They have, their back six has been fantastic. So, Mypo, long, onto the wing, Mill, good hand, good strong mark from Mill. Mill comes straight back inboard looking for Walker.
Oh,
now,
50.
Did he go or not?
That's 50, isn't it?
No, umpire says we'll just pull him back. Rightio.
Yeah, one of those borderline ones, and I think the umpire just gave him the benefit of the doubt. Ball's in the Cats forward, 50. And there's 23 gone. What have we had? 5 goals kicked in the quarter, so we probably might run about 28. Hartman tries to take it out of the ruck. And it's a dangerous tackle. We know it's in the back. It might be Stegmaier. No.
No, it's not.
No, it's Scotch. Scotch uses the footy. It's been a really solid defensive effort from Mypolonga. Their back six, like we said earlier, haven't given away a boomerang or a homing pigeon. They're coming out this side now. Richardson backing under it. Good overhead mark to Altman. He's got Lewis breaking, but he's also got Bodie Stewart. Well done, good mark with Brad Thompson bearing down. Stewart's played a pretty good game, youngster. In the air, who's going to fly for this? Klusky in front. Well done, round the corners, the Kinghausen. Is he going to bounce left, right? Which way?
Oh.
Just to the right-hand side of the goal post.
Wow.
And one behind.
That would have been a great goal.
Good ball movement by Mypo too. Really used the width of the ground there and got Coorong on the spread.
So 16 to 54, favouring Mypo. Almost a 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Kennett comes out, but he's hit up Mitch Lewis.
Been very good today, this boy.
Yeah, he has. Come back into the side, and he's just kicked out Sticky Nicky.
That's an elite kick.
That was fantastic, but Hobbs just put himself in the right spot too. Good work from Mypolonga there. So Nick Hobbs took a heavy hit in the second quarter, I think it was, and he's bounced back. 33 for the year. Played at Orroroo last year. Played a handful of games up there. Did very well as well. He's put it on the way. That's a goal to Hobbs. Start to assert their authority now, Butsy.
They sure are. It's a long way back for Coorong from here.
Yeah.
But Mypo have been the better side all day so far.
Yep.
Absolutely they have. Their pressure's been exceptional. Like we said, they haven't allowed Coorong to play their game. And then when they've had the opportunity as well, they've really made the most of them, Mypo. So they're very impressive.
I think
probably a bit of an upset at the moment, if you look at it.
Potentially maybe, but I think the coaching of Stevie Sumner to have Mills back in that second quarter playing loose was a stroke of genius. And he chopped off a lot of forward entries of the Cats. So Hartman just taps it over. Had to sit there and wait for it was Richardson.
And we spoke about it before the game as well. Mypo's midfield really need to play well, and they have played exceptionally well.
They've been very good. Been consistent in there. Hartman. Martin. Was sort of held afterwards. Again. And through goes Stitterford. Shows a lively pace, Stitterford. Has trouble getting it into that breeze. It might be still the only hope. Holiday, if they could get a goal back up into the breeze here, but no. Mypo's defence stood tall all day. Beautifully done. Tapping it forward.
So Mypolonga still with possession of the footy. They're throwing it around. They're under a bit of pressure from the Cats. They're going to get our stripe. That's a massive kick clear. Camped underneath it is Stewart. And when you're having a good day and you're on, you're on. There's some overlap run through Gotch. Gotch thinks to slipper into it. It's one-on-one. Klusky. Good mark. Kennett. Klusky was off the lead there for a while, but Kennett read it better. Goes laterally, out of side, in front of the new scoreboard here at Mypolonga. And they'll be happy with that score at the moment. Mypolonga leading 9-6, 9-6-64 to 2-4-16 to the Cats. Don't go away for the final term after this break.
Daish Irrigation and Fodder are long-time proud partners of the RMFL. Daish Irrigation and Fodder stock a wide range of pump and irrigation supplies. Davey and Grundfos pumps are well stocked, along with Barco tools and Philmac irrigation supplies. They hold a variety of items from backyard ponds to wood fireplaces too. The folks at Daish provide a huge range of animal foods in an undercover, user-friendly pickup area. Drop in on either of their 2 stores, Murray Bridge or Strathalbyn.
Duttons is a third-generation family-owned business that has been servicing the Murray Lands for over 73 years and employ over 100 local people. Duttons has 10 strong franchises: Ford, Mazda, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, GWM, Haval, Volkswagen, Ironman 4x4, and also have over 130 pre-owned vehicles.
Duttons, easy to do business with. At Enervin, our knowledge is our power and is at the core of each interaction with our customers. In a competitive landscape, we are determined to be leaders in providing flexible, adaptable and scalable energy and telecommunications solutions. Enervin prides itself of having the most experienced and skilled people in the nation who have a culture to deliver and perform. Enervin, connecting you with tomorrow.
The team at Meagle Engineering are the specialists when it comes to trailers. With over 30 years of experience, this family business supports and employs locals. Their trailers are built farm tough and the team pride themselves on their custom builds. Meagles also carry out trailer and caravan repairs while they stock a range of trailer components. 3 Howard Road, Murray Bridge.
Can't decide on the colour. Is it feature wall? What colour's your furniture? Okay.
At Crowe's, we ask all the right questions because at Crowe's, we know paint.
Crowe's Murray Bridge, now at 189 Adelaide Road.
There's nothing more rewarding than seeing the difference we can make in the local communities that we live in. Drakes are proud to be the sponsor of the River Murray Footy League. Drop into Drake's Murray Bridge for all your shopping needs. You'll find a great selection of the finest fresh food, quality meats, the little kitchen, fresh bakery, and if you need a ruckman, you know who to call.
Grandisons are a one-stop shop for all your workwear needs. All the big brands, FXD, Yakka, King G, Bisley, and Steel Blue, Bluntstone and Rossi boots. No order too big or too small, Grandisons serving the Murraylands for 60 years.
Need extra cash? Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? And get to Murray Bridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quickly as a speeding bullet and cashed up in a flash. With Meningie and Strathalbyn depots too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. Call Murray Bridge Recycles on 8532 4551 50.
Welcome back to Mypolonga Oval for the final quarter. We'll just change it to Q4 on the scoreboard there. 9-6-60 to 2-4-16, and there's a beautiful aerial shot, licensed drone operator of the ground today here at Mypolonga. Huge crowd in, and we estimated probably about 400 or 500 more than yesterday. And it's been a massive day of football here. Beautiful warm conditions, a little bit breezy, still pushing to the right of screen. And Coorong Cats, they need to kick 7 goal to hit the front. 7 goal 2 in fact. And we get underway here in the final term. Wagging it going in there. Hartman gets it forward, looking for Walker. The take off here through Homsch. Homsch has gone into the middle. He's going to get into a bit of the action. Kicks it forward. Oh, this is looking ominous for the Cats. And it's a mark to Klusky, I think. Howson.
The King.
It's the King. The King at half forward.
King of Mypo.
Did you hear any quarter time, half time, or 3/4 time banter, you guys, from the coaches?
Adam.
You just went for hot dog, Woody, I know that.
Yeah, no, I let Adam do that final call.
Housen, he's not got onto that. It's going to drop short. Fist from behind. In there's plunges hard.
As you expect, Anamolo said, caution to the wind. Look, try to use the middle, link up with hand, get it in fast. Wants his forwards to play up really high and then run into space. And like Stevie Sumner, I just caught the end of it. He's very happy with what was going on, but he said he's not satisfied. And they need to finish the job.
There's going to be a ball up here. Of course, there's no tomorrow for the losing team. They're out, they're finished. Winner goes on to play Imperials at Menengi next Sunday at the MCG. So the Cats are going to have to play really attacking footy. And now this is Brad Thompson. Hasn't done a lot today. Been sort of stuck on the half-back line a lot of the day. Good mark. Henry Turner goes by hand, plays on quickly. Now the Colonel in the centre. Just traps it in. Oh, nicely done by the Colonel. Straight around the body. Moves it quick. Dunstan needs to make a contest here. He does. Well done to Dunstan. So can this get him going? No, we've got a whistle going here. It's going to be a Mypo free kick. Gotch has got it.
Next to go out wide. Towards the wing, Stewart. Stewart's been steady. He's got an option there in Kirshner if he wants to hit him up short. Goes over the top. Housen, a good nudge underneath it. Plunges going back. Takes it in the shadows of the Mypolonga grandstand here. Winds up, plunges. Big pack settling. Who's going to take the hanger of the day? Robertson can't complete the mark, which is unusual. Holiday just gathers it in. Kicks it down the throat. So there's a foot race. Can Dale get there and try and make something of it if he needs it? And that's just the Coorong Cats' day.
Hit the post.
It didn't bounce backwards or anything like that and sit for him. It just hit the point and ran. Last possession to Henry Payne.
So Payne, back pocket, outer side. Just lifts the kick. Beautifully done. And this is Robinson.
He's had plenty of it.
He's been very good as well. Just goes now. Goes to a contest, but he saw something he likes in Homs. Goodness gracious me. Sticky Nicky.
Almost don't need to do the kamikaze stuff at this stage of the game, do you, Butts? You don't want to break your back and not be available next week.
It's a tough one. You do start thinking about next week, but you still got to finish the job.
Ball in out of side. Swatting forward was Hartman. Clussy gathers it in. Gotch kicks it forward.
They need to change
Standing in the way.
Need to swing it.
The Cats. Puts it down the corridor. Who's over the back? Barrett. The Holiday just misses him as well. They read it better than anyone, Kirshner. Sits it in the air. Richardson's after it. Starting to get a bit tired, these boys. Hine and Richardson. Happy to see it over the white line. Ball in right in front of us here in the ice box. Oh, last possession. Yeah, I missed that call. Richardson, short. Oh, they missed their target there too. It's been a dirty day for the Cats. Back to Thompson. Thompson lifts the eyes. Just misses the body there for Walker. Going through is Robinson. And it's a bit like one of those days, Matt. Just nothing's going right. Robinson clears the area. Klusky in front takes the mark. He hits the ground running. Goes one way, the other way. Gets caught with a good solid tackle there from Hode.
They're out.
Here goes Mypolonga through Wilkins. Got short and he's on his own. Easy mark to Housen. Wheels around. He's got someone on their own too. Right in the face of goal. Player here in Kirshner's run down. And he'll have a chance to put a goal on the board. 3 for the season. This could be 4.
Distance might be a little bit of an issue here.
Yep.
He's got a... Was he the one that had the awkward ball drop we saw before? He's just got a bit of a different ball drop. Or it might be Payne. I can't recall which one it was.
You can analyse this one on the run-in.
On the run-in. Yep. Got the beauty of the camera. The Sony SX70. Yeah, just a bit awkward, but I tell you what, it's going to be effective, is it?
It's just pushed across.
And I think it has gone through from behind. Yes, the umpire's going to reach for that flag.
So Thompson's going the wrong side of the ground for my liking.
You don't have to wait for the flag to be waved. I thought it was just the signal of the point.
Unless he walked through the wrong side of the goalpost, but I don't think he did.
No. Anyway.
No, you're definitely right there, Butsy.
So Thompson has got it over the top to Holiday. Holiday's just going to get it around the ball, around the corner here. The Colonel just going to use a bit of strength here. Oh, and he's in
well
trouble
done.
here, the Colonel. He's gone. Yep. Great tackle there.
Yeah, that's just indicative of Mypolonga's defence
Oh.
and their commitment.
And Gotch has been a good tackler all day. So Regan Gotch.
They knew that Sam would break one tackle, but they knew if they got the second tackle
No.
in.
So Morris just goes back to Gotch in the old 1-2. Mark plunges on the mark. So Gotch going to go down the line.
Goes long, pack settling. Who's going to take the mark of the day? Here's Robinson, shrugs it through, tries to get it underground. In there was Richardson getting it out. On the up to Stidiford. Stidiford down the throat. Looking for Dunstan. Goes over his head. He's under a lot of pressure there from Mills. Mills is playing in defence. Just a little bit of an insurance card there. Stevie Sumner's thrown down back with some height. And there's a ball up just inside 50 here. We've just gone 6.5 in the final term of the elimination final. He's gone through his plunges. Yes.
I think he's got it.
I reckon he's got that. Well done, plunges.
Well, is there still
So that was
hope?
Mark Plunges, and that's his second.
Is there still hope, Butts?
The only multiple goal kicker.
They've gone from the flat line to just a little flicker on the heartbeat monitor.
I reckon that's a fair comment. It's off the flat line now. That's good. So we've got a big day of footy here, and it all happens again next weekend at Imperials on Saturday, and
The MCG on Sunday.
MCG down at Meningie on Sunday.
If you can't get there, tune into OMFL TV. It's our pleasure to take you, quality River Murray football, to your lounge room.
Now, did we have about, by this morning from the games yesterday, was it about 16,000 views on all the games?
I think that was the tally,
Yep.
Matt.
And
And we
it
need to
was-
pick our Smiley Car Wash player of the day.
Yep, we'll keep an eye on that as we go. So we're back in the middle now. Hartman, big tap forward. Way goes lovely work by Robinson. Just read that as beautifully did. Showed it some dash as well. Oh,
well done.
That's a great mark. Is that Gotch again?
Gotch, yeah.
Yep, he's really come into it in this last quarter. Stewart, Martin over the top. Through goes Lewis. Stewart. And we've got a high tackle.
Name a player for Mypolonga that hasn't done his job today.
There ain't too many out there.
Can't pick one.
No. So Gotch sticks it in forward, inside 50. Just got a hand to it there. Stewart, smothered kick.
Good tackle.
Good tackle. So I just want to see, we're only at the 8-minute mark. I just want to see a bit more, but I've certainly...
Bit of a yelp.
Yeah, I'm also thinking just about Davies or Klasky for best on. I think it's got to be between those two. Am I right in saying that?
I think it's those two that are right up at the top of the tree.
Yeah. Gotch has been very good as well, I will say. He's done some...
Davies again gets it.
Yep, and here's Gotch again. The second half's been very good. Oh, sells the dummy. Sells the dummy and just backs it into the pack there. And was that
that's
the kick?
poor checking.
It was. They're asking the questions on the distance, but I reckon this is Kirchner again. It's going to get a crack at it.
Davies at three-quarter time had 19, Klasky 18.
Yep, so nothing in those two, and they've both been effective.
Klasky had the three frees for, Davies no frees.
Thanks to Eckert, Earth moving for the stats in the finals.
7 clearances each.
So Charlie kicking into a pretty stiff breeze. Puts it on its way. That's a really good kick, and he's done well too, Charlie Kirchner. So I think that would be pretty much, I reckon that's pretty much it. Can't see the Cats getting back from here now. Mypub just played too well today, Butsy.
They executed their plan to perfection today. You can see that they've come out with a plan.
Team football.
Yep, and especially into the wind as well. They've wanted to chip the ball around, not give the ball back to Coorong. With Mills going back behind the ball. They've just executed perfectly. They've played the perfect team game on, one of your biggest stages of the year.
Yeah.
So full credit to Stevie Sumner and his coaching staff because they've executed it well.
Yeah, pretty much outscored them even going into the breeze. So, yeah, levelled them at the moment, this final quarter. So they've kicked one each into it. Here's Walker over the top, plunges, puts it deep. Here's a chance over the back. Good It's Dunstan. Can he get onto it and just have a little mini win for the Cats? He does. He skims it through. Well done, Dunstan. I know what it's like when you're working hard up there and your team, you know, all day butts you as a forward and you don't get much opportunity, and when it does come down, you need to make the most of it. And when you have a bad day, you have a bad day.
And he's looked their most likely, Dunstan, today.
Yeah,
he's got into good spots. He's got his hands to a few and hasn't quite marked them. But yeah, he's definitely looked like their most dangerous in that forward half.
Just going back onto the Clusky-Davies debate, the only reason I'd lead towards Davies is we can't split them, but we've already given Clusky one earlier. Let's have a chat to Paddy Davies.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
That's about the only difference I can pick.
Yeah, look, and I probably just think early on Davies was probably a little bit more
It's only a
dangerous.
car wash.
Yeah. hang on. It is 2 ceramic washes, thank you,
Well,
Captain.
here's the difference. Clusky 20 disposal, 7 clearance, 6 is on 50s
He's
for a
off.
goal.
Clusky again.
Davies 21, 9 clearances, 2 inside 50s and a goal.
Wow. Very, very similar. But, you know, we'll just have to see what happens this last little bit here, but certainly leading towards Davies.
Here goes again.
Yep.
And a bounce.
Yeah, he's been good. Very good. Oh, Fritchley. Jeez, he has to crack the young fella.
Oh, he's going to take mark of the year.
He's
someday.
made a rubber too.
He is. And he's straight up, young fella. Well done. And Mills just keeps it low. That's a beautiful kick from Mills. Mypolonga don't muck around. Stewart. Oh, it went over his head. The Cats are going to outnumbered here. Turner's been good for the Cats. Probably a shining light for
Probably
them
their
today.
best player, yeah.
Yep. And that's a big mark. Is that Wagonette? I reckon.
Josh Hine. Oh no, it's Wagonette.
Wagonette. So
just goes laterally over to Robinson. They work it around here, the Tigers. Kirshner. Like even these, you know, the lesser known profile players, done their role.
Yep. No passengers
The
at all.
Paynes, the Kirshners, these type of guys. I think Robinson's gone forward. Here's a big chance. Where's Fritchley? Stand on someone's head? No.
Didn't get a fly.
Stidiford gets the crumb, uses them outside run here. Can they get clear Richardson? Oh, that's a solid tackle.
Wow,
He'll be rewarded,
Oh,
Jack Clusky.
Too high,
Oh, must have got him a little bit higher around the scone.
I reckon Stidiford's probably the other player that's been good for the Cats.
That was Walker to Richardson. Plunges. Puts out in the front. Look for Dunstan. It's going to see it. He's got Sam Sanders there for cover if he needs. Goes inside. Uses the left Dunstan. In the way
Gotch.
is Gotch. So no much luck for Brody Martin on that occasion, Matt.
I reckon Gotch is probably their third best. He's worked back in defence. He's pushed himself forward.
Trouble with them boys, they both play really well and you think they're the one guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Wonder how many votes they've dropped off each other
Oh,
over the
look
years.
at Clusky, how he did that. That's beautifully done. We'll have Johnny Clusky watching at home. And a little shout out to my wife, Katrina. She's up watching the footy and netball in, I'm not sure where she is.
Nauru?
Oh, no, she's not Nauru.
Udnadada?
No, it's in the middle of nowhere, wherever she is. So, another stoppage there.
This is the most dangerous Coorong I've looked all day. They've actually looked to handball receive and take it on and put a bit of pressure on Mypolonga.
One by a goal. I assume that's Marnie's netball, I reckon.
Oh, well done. Hello.
Defensive tackling pressure again from Mypolonga.
Yep.
That's been what their game's been based on today. It's been outstanding.
It's been a demolition and I never saw the result like this. I thought I'd see a lot stronger Coorong Cats side today.
So I'm a big believer, get your defensive pressure right and the attacking can follow.
You could. It's a bit of an oxymoron, but yes, you can create a lot of scoring opportunities if your tackling pressure is very good.
Yep.
Turnovers in the forward half, that's what counts.
And, you know, and your defensive pressure is also the accountability when you're picking up players and stuff like that as well. So
Is that Gotch with the ball?
Yeah,
Having a shot?
Regan.
Regan Gotch. He's
he's
hit
hit
the
the
post.
post. That's unfortunate because he's had such a good game.
He's still high-fiving. He thinks he's kicked it.
He's kicked it. Did he not see that hit the post?
Ben Keys. Except it didn't hit the post.
We got an update on the stats too from Davies too and Clusky, captain.
Yeah, what do you got there?
I can't read it with these glasses on.
Okay, well, you fill the game and I'll I've read them out, mate.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's all right then.
That's all right. Probably your tears are blurring up a bit on the...
It's just
like mine were yesterday.
It's just my glasses. Got the long distance ones on, can't read nothing close. So, one down there by Schilling. Forward into my post, forward 50. Fritchley puts himself on the line. He goes back and gets it, Fritchley. Gets the handball out now. It was well done. Cats are under a huge amount of pressure there.
Geez, what sort of player do you put on Fritchley to shut him down? I mean,
well, he's got...
He's a hard match, isn't he?
He is, and it's got to be a Jai Hode sort of style player. That's all you can do. So
we need to pick a best player.
Yep, I'm Davies myself.
Yeah,
hey, you take me net, and we're going to make him do the fun one.
Just give me a sec. I'm just
thinking.
thinking. I'm thinking because they've both been outstanding.
They
today,
have.
Those two.
Well, if you
big ball forward, Holiday sets up, uses a bit of body. That's what they've needed and missed it today. Oh, Richardson just gets caught with the footy. Klusky, that's clever vision. Stewart goes one way, the other way, gets a kick in.
Down
and
the
it's
field.
a bump after disposal because the mark's completed by Todd Howson, the king.
But again, that was Gotch tackling pressure.
And 50, they've lost the plot here.
Okay, so the wheels are falling off now.
Yeah, that's poor effort from Mills. He wants to have a good hard look at himself. Or Mule, I should say. Not good enough. If you're going to play for the Cats, you've got to do it better than that.
Well, here's the king, Toddy Howson. This will send the caravan on its head there. Toddy Howson puts it through.
Yeah, he's been good too. 2 goals for him.
Takes Mypa to 11-8, 68. The Cats 4-4, 28.
And just what you're saying about Fritchley with the matchup before, I think what would help if someone was actually accountable to him.
Yeah.
No one's really gone anywhere near him today, and I think there's been a bit of a lack of respect from Coorong's half back to Mypo's small half forwards.
Yeah.
Because they've just been able to get out into space, get out on their own. I mean, it's all good to load up and try and have attackers off half back, but they also need to defend at times, and they just haven't done that today.
Yeah. I think, and Adam Moller has thrown his side around. He's tried different options in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he's done everything that he possibly could, Adam Moller. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But Stegmaier, too, he hasn't been that bad either.
No, he's been all right.
Takes off like a bullet. Looking for some more goals, but well done. Good mark going back.
Kennett.
Here's Kennett, goes out with the left. Oh, through the hands of Stidiford. Couldn't quite clean that one up. Does butter up with a solid tackle. Create a stoppage out of wing.
Look, for me, I think back to the best players.
Here's Klusky again.
Davies.
Should have said that, should I? So we've gone Davies.
Yeah, I think Davies.
Paddy Davies. We're not going to get any too many arguments. It'll pass the pub test.
Yep.
Round the ball, round the body, that was Thompson. He's marked the ball.
he's
That's a
marked
good
that.
mark. That's a huge mark, Brady Morris.
I think especially early too, he was very,
He
very
was.
good when the game was really on the line.
Absolutely.
It's a turnover kick, back to Thompson. Sanders one-on-one on Robinson. Just sit it out from, let him use his body. That's it. So here goes Sanders, or Tusk checks him the wrong way. That's the luck of the Cats today. Has to back into traffic. Robinson takes it, but he hits the ground running, uses some outside spread. This is in Howson, so he's come back down defence as well. Long ball, look at this. Classy's going to take off. He doesn't hang around. This will be a bounce. There's one. There's a couple.
He better not go the way here. I might have to change my decision.
Yeah. It's a low
underboard
trajectory kick. Doesn't sit up for anyone from Mypolonga to run onto it. Good play for Mill to get it out of trouble, but straight on the chest to Klusky. And that's just the luck. You know, when things aren't going your way, Matt, they're not going your way.
No. And he's been good. No doubt about that. It's toss a coin, and he's just delivered that beautifully.
Lewis. Is it?
No, it's the king.
Yeah, Todd Howson.
No.
Homch.
No, it's not. Sticky Nicky.
It's Homch. You just got to wait to see the numbers sometimes, these boys.
Yep. It is right down the other end too from where we are. So he's got 2 for the afternoon, Homch. It's 34 for the year. This will be net number 35. And an opportunity to add some more to him next week. Gets under it a little bit. And he's just pushed it across the face. Oh, it's still in play here. Now it's across the line. So Sam plunges. Come into the game with a question mark over him on his fitness with a knee, but proved he's been fit out there today. It's a nice kick for Holiday. Couldn't bring it in. Out they go. The king, Toddy Howson, just working back in defence now. Just sticks it out there. That's nicely done for Gotch. Playing well. Kirchner. Going to come just back inboard. Beautiful play, Robinson. Robinson goes now. Bit of a wobbler, but good enough.
Davies.
Is that Davies has got that?
Here's a stats clearance for Stidder for 23 disposals, 6 clearances. So, yep, there you go for Eckert Earth Movers. So, probably shining light there too for the Coorong Cats.
Yep, been good. Will be a bit of a smoky in the medal count too, I think, Stediford. But I think Rory O'Driscoll's the man that'll win it from the Suns. So Davies gives it a roost. Has he got it? It's a big, strong breeze he's kicked into. Big pack of players there. They're going to go out onto the outer side of the Cats. It's gone straight to Mypo. Is that Davies? Yes, it is. Davies again.
Here's a high ball. Where's Fritchley?
Big
Working
pack.
every high ball. Here's Dow. He's underneath it. He's caught with the footy. He's a real quiet day, Dow.
Yeah, he hasn't had much of an impact today. 28-75.
Kicked the winning goal a few weeks ago down at Meningie against the same side.
Yep.
Dow again. One way, the other way. Uses back play support. Back to Dow. Smothered. This is the Mypolonga defence. They're not letting up. Stewart, I tell you what, he's been very good too. And it's a throw though. So the Cats will receive the free kick. Almost 22 gone here in the final term. The sun sets on the Mypolonga oval.
The Field of Dreams.
The shadows lengthen. Big ball high. Chance there in front. Ball there from Holiday. In there's Robinson again. Just caught from behind. Uses Housen. Has got someone in his vision. Good spoil from behind. Through they go, through Klusky. Oh, it's a forward handball. Gotch kicks it around the corner. Into it, there's plungers there. Happy to see it roll through, but they're going to clear it. The Cats out wide. All the way over the top. Almost an unrealistic attempt, but they're going to let it go through. Wood under Mypolonga, just pick it up. Just gathering in, and there's a free kick paid. It's going to be a Coorong Cats free kick. The player in Dow, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Dow.
So Dow comes back inboard. Bit of a risky kick, but they need to take some risks, the Cats. But Mypo again to stand tall. Lewis out to the king, Toddy Housen. Looking for Fritchley. 2-on-1 for Fritchley. And it's going to be a mark there to Schilling. Thank you. So just back inboard, Paddy Barrett. Started well, Paddy Barrett. Big chance for a mark here. Dunstan swings it around.
It's touched.
It's touched. Brodie Martin. Plungers can run onto it here. Just gets it up. Ball won't come out now. It comes out. That's beautifully done. And Mypo just swing it out.
He's the only one that went and got it there.
And Mitch Bowley takes the defensive mark.
Bowley, as I've done all day, using the ball laterally out to Stegmaier, his cousin. Up the line. Beautifully picked up there from Honch. Just over the top, so they're going to run all the way in. Here's Honch. Honch had plenty of time to balance up, but he uses the ball, finds Klusky on the lead. Jack Klusky. Powerful kick on him, as we saw earlier in the match. He's going to kick into a bit of a breeze, but just the way Mypo have worked hard today and have created their own luck. Wouldn't surprise me if this one comes off. 23, almost 24 gone, the final term.
And I'd like to see a good celebration if he does kick this.
Absolutely.
So Mypolonga preparing to go to the Meningie Cricket Ground next week to take on the Double Blues. Big ball, big ball. What's he done?
Just missed it.
He just pushed it to the right from behind.
24-minute mark. Can't be long left in this game. Mypolonga will be playing Imperials next
Robertson.
week. What's your thoughts, Captain, on that game?
Oh, gee.
It's going to be big.
Well and truly in the hunt after what I've seen today.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game down at Meningie. So get down there if you can. So back inside 50 again. That's Kennett, I reckon, that's just taken that mark.
Just feel like the caravan's waiting to explode down there if
Yeah.
Mypo happen to do something here.
I just thought they'd probably been a little bit quiet. I thought they might have a little bit more vocal, but the Colonel had a quietish day. Done a few good things.
No, he hadn't been their worst, mate. He'd be in their best five.
You
for
reckon?
me. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, he's worked hard trying to get his side in.
So they just come back in through Lewis. Off way they go. That's Morris. Back to Altman. Lewis just playing around with it now. Nice
Payne,
mark taken
Henry
by
Payne.
Payne. Henry Payne. He's just going to push it across. Nicely done, Morris. Morris back to Payne. Just playing around with it now. Nicely done. Robinson had an outstanding year for Mypolonga. Robinson very, very consistent. There it is.
That's the final siren here, the elimination final. Mypolonga win their way through to the first semi-final down at Meningie next week to take on the Double Blues. They run out winners 11-9-75 to the Coorong Cats 4-4-28. And we'll just stand by and wait for Matty Hood to chase up the best on ground that we've judged a field. The panel here is Paddy Davies, and we'll just get Matty to chase him up, and got a bit of a summary there, Butsy.
Yeah, as we spoke about in that quarter there, an excellent performance by Mypo, really professional. Came in with a plan, executed to perfection.
Just on the screen there, just Butsy, Stevie Sumner, very happy coach, just shaking a few hands.
Yeah, absolutely, he would be. And I think a lot of people expected Coorong to get the chocolates today, but Mypo have thrown a real cat amongst the pigeons in this final series. You know, and
sponsorship there from Adam Moller, just to greet Stevie there. Sorry, Butsy, for butting in.
No, that's all right, mate. And, you know, Coorong just seemed to be down in intensity today. Their defensive pressure just was non-existent, and as we spoke about too, Mypo's defensive pressure was outstanding. If they can bring that next week, they're going to be a real show against the Imperials.
So, okay, we'll just... Okay, Hoodie, over to you, mate.
Thanks, mate. Just got Pat Davies here, mate. Smiley Car Wash Player of the Day. Congratulations. That was a massive win for your club, and am I right to say you just executed that game plan perfectly today?
Yeah, I think we did everything we planned to do from the get-go. It's been a hot day. It was going to be hard work. We've played physical footy, and then when we got the hands on it, we used it well. Didn't waste the ball. Got on the scoreboard early. I think we just ran away with it there.
Absolutely. Jack Klusky, also fantastic along with yourself. Your thoughts on Jack today?
Yeah, I love getting him back about halfway through the year. He's really helped us out. I think he's going to help us go a long way in finals, hopefully.
Now we've got to start looking forward now. You're down to Meningie now next week against Imperials.
Yeah, we've had close games against all those guys. I think we can get over them. I think they should be scared to play against us, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure. Mate, the whole side was out saying there was no passengers, was there?
No, it was a real team effort. I think in finals footy you have to play team footy. There's no individuals in a game like this.
No, absolutely. I think it showed out today. Coached very well by your coach. Your thoughts on Stevie today?
Yeah, beautiful. I think the last 3 weeks we've changed up a bit with our structures and stuff, and it's really showing the way we've been playing the last few weeks. Taking that into finals, it's time of the year where it counts.
Mate, absolutely. Congratulations, you played outstanding today. Enjoyed the win, but there's still more games to be played, eh?
Thanks very much.
Mate, good on you, mate. Good on you, Pat. There you go. Smiley Car Wash Player of the Day, Pat Davies. Absolutely outstanding along with Jack Klusky.
Yeah, well deserved and well rounded up there, Matty. I think you just about nailed into one. Big weekend of footy, guys, and I'd like to thank all you guys for helping us out over the weekend. It's been a solid day today, and on top of yesterday as well. So to Butts and yourself, and who do we have here? JK earlier, Steiny, we had Baz, we had
Chili
Chandler, Griffo in the box here. We had Jimmy there, cracking one. He just about hit a pass mark today with that one. And we had Mary Lou and Denise in here, and we had the camera guys. Sophie and Ken and Wayno as well, so a bit of breeze coming in there. But thanks to everyone for joining us as well. Don't forget, next week there's another 2-day final session here with RMFL TV all day, both day, all games. But Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, we've got the Connolly and Brian medals on live stream as well. And hopefully we'll be able to interview the winning recipients of those awards after the results of those are announced. So tune in for that. That's it here from Mypolonga. It's been a big day, and take care of it this week, and we'll see you on Saturday at Johnston Park. Bye for now.